And hello, hello, hello! Welcome to Central Clash 2023. I am your streamer and commentator, CH Final, with me, co-commentator Scrimgore. Scrim, how are you doing today?
Hello, that's me. I'm Scrimgore, and I am doing all right. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I am doing excellent. I am very excited for today's tournament. Now, Central Clash is always a big one for us, right? We always have some heavy hitters, and today we do definitely have some pretty crazy players in the bracket, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. For those of you who are watching in chat, feel free to type an exclamation mark bracket. Just follow along as we go through these. We got some very strong players here. In particular, who are you looking at, Final?
Beta dude.
A classic pick for sure. Definitely a favorite amongst many to win the tournament. But of course you can't count out the other players here as well.
Yes, absolutely. Now, of course, there are a lot of strong players in this bracket here. I'm actually looking forward to a lot of friends that I know, or a lot of people I know are in the tournament as well. I know Noctis is in the tournament, so I'm rooting for you too, buddy. Euchre's here, Julio's here, Ice Cool's here, right? We got a lot of really I see Killer Cobb. They're all like very strong.
Relius,
yes.
you know.
Yeah.
Fazama, of course, one of the best Hazamas you'll ever see around in an A. Definitely a lot of names watching, and I wouldn't be surprised if any one of those people could come out on top, though it will of course be a struggle considering everyone around here is going to be very strong.
Absolutely. So up first, we're going to be having Trotner Bonner versus Xenon. So whenever both these players get here, we'll start.
You know, speaking of friends, so as a commentator, you know, I have to be unbiased.
Okay.
But as a Scrimgore, I'm gonna be very biased and say I'm rooting for Trotner. He's a fellow player from my hometown. You know, very rare to know somebody who plays BlazBlue in my own city.
Right.
Our scene is very non-existent for the most part, though it's been kind of coming back every now and then. But regardless, Trotner, of course, being one of the stronger players from my scene, so I will be rooting for him in my heart.
All right, excellent. Oh, speaking of which, before we start, we do want to make a shout out to our friend DGF for adding $150 to the prize pool. Now, keep in mind, the original prize pool was $200. He added $150. Okay, so kind of crazy. Thank you very much, DGF. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much, EGF. I've seen you have been donating around for a lot of the bigger tournaments. Of course, you're also a very strong player yourself.
Absolutely.
Very big pillar of the community. So thank you very much, EGF.
Now we have our friend Trotner Bonner versus. Hey, where's my BlazBlue? There we go. So yeah, we have Trotner Bonner versus Xenon.
Yes, so, that is Kokonoe versus Hazama.
That's right. Both level 27. Yo, why aren't they playing ranked? Hello, team.
Oh yeah, we could be streaming this in ranked. Actually, it wouldn't be possible, but it would be cool. Ranked match. All right, so how do you feel this matchup goes, though?
Okay, I don't see enough of either of these characters when I play BlazBlue, right? But I feel like in a theoretical sense, it would be kind of difficult. Maybe can Kokonoe zone him out with fireballs? Plus,
not reliably. Hazama's momentum from
right?
his chains actually doesn't really do too much. It doesn't really care too much about the gravitons. Like there, as you can see, it still kind of closes the gap. So it's a matter of Kokonoe trying to control space using her other tools. But as we see right here, Kokonoe did already get in, putting Hazama in the corner, and this is where Kokonoe does shine. She's a set play character. Very strong set play. There we go. Empty low.
Very nice from Trotner. Drops a combo, but hey, American resets. We live in NA.
This is a 5A start, but damage doesn't really matter if you're a set play character. It's a matter of getting as many opportunities, not getting the big damage. So here we are, super fireball Loki. What's the mix-up? There it is.
Oh, doesn't confirm off of that chain though. That could have been huge. But we have a JB, no confirm, and now Trotner Bonner is back in control, trying to go for that cheeky grab there.
Yeah, that was a good jump on Lunar's part, but we do know Hazamas do love being in the air, so I'm not surprised to see that.
Whoa, assuming your opponent is gonna block your overhead in 2023? Who does that?
Oh, I know.
Alright, so looks like Trotner Bonner finds a way hidden with that JB. Broken button, by the way. Hate that button.
We all know, all of us BlazBlue players in the chat can all unanimously agree that Kokonoe's JB is a war crime. That's just how it goes.
God, I can't believe this. But now Lunar finds a way in. It's gets that charge low. Drops the combo though. Very unfortunate. All right. Lunar still, Xenon still in control. I don't think can't punish. You can't punish that. Unfortunately,
that was a good OD technically, but you have to understand that you're not going to be getting a punish. But Trotner does take his turn, which is actually very important for the Kokino, especially because how close they were to the corner here. And that was a good teleport. Swapping sides, going for another side swap to maintain the corner, and they're going to be blocking once again. This is the set play, trying to bait a burst.
Cheeky.
Did not take this. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. There's the burst. So I don't want to take another mix-up.
Okay, Fireball giving a lot of mileage for Trotner, but Xenon it just backs off, and we're back neutral. Unless, hold on a second. What's going on? Careful for the Fireball coming in hot. Oh no! Overhead from Trotner catches Xenon. And
we did see a little bit of hesitation from Xenon there. I believe Xenon still had 2 stacks on chain, so he could have just zipped out of there, but unfortunately he got hit by the Fireball as it was slowly approaching him.
Yeah.
Living with just barely a sliver of health here. Can Lunar turn this around? We got the Kokino. Oh no! I was gonna say with the Kokonoi air song, she's gonna drop a Graviton into the Fireball, but it looks like I was a little too slow in speaking that, and Lunar just flew right into the Super Fireball.
Very unfortunate. Trotner Bonner taking game 1. Now, Xenon, I've noticed, has been getting a lot of these stray hits with chain, but there hasn't been any confirm off of those chains, right? And I feel as though they're missing out on a lot of opportunities, a lot of rewards, right? Especially since the longer the chain is distance-wise from hitting their opponent, the longer the hit stun is. So maybe Xenon could be a bit more confident with their chain usage.
Fazama is the character, like, his whole shtick is just kind of schmooving around in neutral. And he just wants to kind of skip that phase, get in there, and then mix you up from that regard. But I feel like, as you said, Lunar has been a bit more on the passive side, which allows Kokino to run her game plan. That's usually what you don't want to do as any character. He's not really taking advantage of Fazama's strengths here. That's leading to this situation here, so you have to be a little more careful. But Kokino can be very tricky to block, so I can
absolutely, especially for a character that doesn't have a free reversal, right? You gotta.
And in this scenario here, you got like this big Fireball bouncing in your face, blocking everything, like blocking the vision. But yeah, unfortunately, didn't block the EA there.
That is so unfortunate. Not the best use of OD. Hopefully, Xenon will be able to get it back. But since he didn't really burst there, right? So
it's true. Because of the OD usage, we will get burst back by the end of this round. Also, because of how Fazama's OD works, that did prevent the perfect because of the life chain. It's about the moral victories.
That's right. All right, we got the pillar set up. Careful, Fireball.
Yeah, going right into the Fireball once again.
Yep, cheeky overhead from Trotner.
So Fazama does actually have 2 stacks on his chains, and when he uses one stack to move, and he can actually cancel his chain by shooting at another chain. But if he only has 1 chain stack and he shoots at his chain, he's committed at that point. So by the time trying to throw out the Fireball and Xenon decided to move, he was committed as they got hit by the Fireball. Oh,
here we go. No, that was okay. I saw that. I think that's supposed to be like a microdash 5B, but he held the 6 too long, so it turned into 6B. You hate to see it. It is every Fazama's bane of existence. Want to confirm until the drop, but it's okay.
The damage is adding up.
Yeah. Oh,
no super.
I don't think with the super. Like, I mean, he didn't have enough rapid, but would the super have killed there?
I mean, he could have rapid it, but I'm pretty sure the super would have killed because it was just hungry coils, so there wouldn't have been paraded that much.
hungry coils. Oh, that's cheeky. Not that though. He's still alive. Oh, unless.
But of course, we always gotta have the JB.
Yes. What a way to finish as Kokonoi with JB. A timeless classic, if you will.
Of course, and I'm sure if there are any other Kokonoi players in here, we'll be seeing more of JB in the future.
Absolutely.
Actually, just generally speaking, a lot of characters have a very solid JB.
Yeah, I agree. Jin has a nice JB. Ragnar has a nice JB, solid JB.
Actually, with Ragnar, I think JB's probably one of his lesser used aerial buttons.
But you can use that as like a cross-up tool, It's just like
that is true. That is true.
It can be kind of gross, right? Who else is a nice nasty JB?
Tigers, JB. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a good JB.
That's nasty. That's nasty. Yeah. Okay, so up next, ooh, Oni versus Noctis.
Oh, if could you refresh me again? Who does Oni play? Was that Ragna or was that I'm thinking of someone else?
Yes, it's Ragna.
Okay, so that is Ragna versus Azrael then.
Oni versus Noctis. So, you know, I don't want to show my bias, right? But call me a Noctis stan. Not a fan, a stan. Okay. Noctis, I love Noctis's plays, right? His combo route with Azrael is out of this world. It's insane. Okay, he is optimal and also flashy at the same time. How do you do it?
Well, I mean, doesn't that just mean that Azrael is just if he's being optimal and he's being flash, that just means Azrael's flash.
Okay. To be honest, so I remember I watched CP. It was like Dogura versus Galileo, right? And watching Dogura, it was my first time seeing Blaze, like a BlazBlade tournament, and Dogura's Azrael combos. I'm like, holy Jesus, that's sick. I want to play Azrael because these combos look so cool. But,
you could have been such a cooler person if you played Azrael.
No, that's not.
But right. Actually, both Ragna and Azrael are characters that a lot of people just kind of know how to play, but they're people play them based on fundamentals and doing basic to intermediate combos. So whenever someone does like a more advanced combo, it always just seems super flashy because like 90% of other players just do the normal stuff, right?
That's true. Very true.
So from both Oni and Noctis, we could definitely see some out of this world, non-standard stuff. Like that combo right there. That's something you don't see every Ragna do.
That's very nice. Yeah, Oni is no slash from Ragna. He's a very, really strong Ragna player, right? He also optimizes his routes as well, and his fundamental game is really strong. So, but hey, oh my goodness, this is gonna do so much damage.
That was a good awareness on both, not only the counter hit and the crouch, but unfortunately we did drop the ender.
The 2D catching, but doesn't quite confirm. I don't think Oni was expecting that 2D to catch, but what a 5A confirm. He is gonna opt for health back in this scenario with the super, I bet.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right here. He had enough OD to get the little extension with the Hellspang there. Maximize the damage and lifesteal.
Nice.
And just like that, looks like Oni does have the health lead.
Okay. Oh, the 2B catch. This is gonna be death. 3C.
Yeah, I didn't think Noctis would burst then. That's good. That's not really a position you want to burst.
No.
Saving it for next round.
Oh, 5C round start does not work out for Noctis, and the Oni gets a really nice mid-screen combo into the corner. 3.6k, very nice. Ragna damage is always solid.
Oh yeah, that's the time to get whipping 3C, but does get clipped by the 6A anti-air. You know, Ragna's anti-air is actually very fast, but it's not something you see too often because of the size of its hitbox.
Yeah, but Oni is utilizing it very well.
That blue beat there. Where did that blue beat?
I don't know.
Getting caught low here. That should be the round. Use the crush to extend the combo slightly, ending in Carnage Scissors for the perfect.
Clean play by Oni. Absolutely.
You know, I've actually seen from a few different Azraels about their opinion on this matchup. Some Azraels say that it's Azrael favored. Some people say it's Ragna favored. So I think by that extension, would you think it's safe to assume this matchup's pretty even?
I would say it's I would say it's slightly Ragna favored, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Because
I can definitely see that, like, because Ragna can definitely poke him at uncomfortable ranges.
Right.
Plus, actually, Ragna's DP has this weird reverse hitbox, so it's very hard to cross him up.
Exactly.
I can definitely see that as well. Oh, that's 4k right there. Ragna's OD does add a lot of damage if you know the routes.
Catches the roll. Catches the roll. This could be huge. Okay. Oh, we got the upper weak point. DP from Oni. Very nice.
Oh, trading kicks. Touching feet. That's lewd.
Oh, wait. Not here. Not here. Oh, he got the Oh, that's hard to do. That is very hard. That is distance dependent. How close you are to your opponent. So very nice awareness from Oni.
Yeah, Oni's been getting away with a lot of these DPs as well.
Yeah, it looks like if Oni has that 50 meter, right? He's like, okay, you know, I can just let it out. If it doesn't go too well for me, I'll just wrap it, make it safe. But
the double 5D, you love to see it. I'm a big fan.
Uh-oh. Was that a misinput?
I think DP? So, or maybe you might have said. You know, speaking of DPs, I mean, unfortunately, Noctis didn't have his faded, so we're getting a fatal conversion here.
Yeah. That 5D
So even
start.
even on fatal, Ragnar's 5D isn't going to do that much damage mid-screen as we saw there. It was slightly sub 4K, which is a little less than your average fatal combo, I'd say. Maybe it's just because I play higher damage characters, I don't know.
Nice backdash from Noctis. Realizes that Oni has instant blocked.
That time he didn't care, because he saw that Oni didn't hit a button the other time.
Right, 5D.
There you go, those 5Ds.
Oh no, he's not too far away. That's so unfortunate. Oh no.
This is a DP start. It's not going to kill, but
he's
he
gonna
will
get
get a
health
good...
back.
Hey. Oh, opting for the side swap.
Yeah.
And then also getting the lifesteal ender. Nice awareness.
Yep. Oh,
There's the burst off Noctis.
Oh,
that's going to be the
God.
round. Yeah,
What
there
a
you go.
5C. If I get hit by Azrael 5C, it's over. I know it's over. I'm dead.
Well, I mean, if Azrael 5C's into Gustav, then he can't combo anymore. He has to rapid. And then that's what Noctis had to do there. But actually, if you confirm 5C into 6C, that's when you can combo immediately. Oh, here we go. This is a 5D fatal combo with a charge crush trigger. What's the damage looking like?
Wow.
There. That's a lot of damage. That could have potentially been 5K if you went for the Nightmare Edge follow-up, but didn't even need it.
Is this death?
This is death. No, never mind.
No, drops it.
That's too low for the 6B. Oh, gets clipped by the fair neutral button.
Very unfortunate.
And with that, Oni does take its 2-0. You know,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have expected that to be a 2-0, but that just goes to show how strong Oni is.
Oh, absolutely. Incredibly strong Ragnar player. I mean, you've seen the optimal routes that he went for, right? The ones that Ragnar's usually wouldn't opt for. Typically, if you see like a DP whiff, a lot of Ragnar's would do 5C, 6C, 5D, right? But no, he went for like this 5D starters, the 6D starters, and he converted them to like 4.8k combos. Crazy.
I mean, that's what I was saying earlier, like before we even started, like the Ragnar's and the Azraels in particular, once you see like someone do the non-standard, more optimal combos, it looks very cool. It's just no one really does them. I mean, myself included.
Right. So up next, we're going to have Masoma versus Krubj.
You know, Krubj is, if I recall, Krubj is a Celica player. It's a very also non-standard character, and Masoma being an Izanami. This is a matchup I have never seen in my life, but I know both players
but we know,
are actually...
We know who has the inherent advantage.
That's true. I mean, like, you know, for those of you who might be new to Blaze Blue, Izanami is usually considered the best character in the game.
Yes.
So it's probably safe to assume she has the advantage in this matchup, but I know that Krubj is a good player. Like, I'm definitely a very solid player. But then again, so is Masoma.
Yeah.
So it'll just come down to... But, you know, the advantage of playing a character like Celica, for instance, is not too many people know how she works, because nobody plays her, right?
Right. She does have some like tricky frame traps you can do with her, too.
And well, at this point, I think Masoma has been around for a while. They're still a newer Blaze Blue player, so I wonder how much Celica experience they have. Or maybe it won't even matter, because if you the Izanami game plan running, everyone's the same. But we'll see.
It doesn't actually offer ribcage here. That's very interesting. So Masoma loses the corner, and now Krubj is out. Oh, but the bits. Oh, look at this constant pressure. Oh, doesn't RC the low. And now Masoma's getting punished.
Oh, but does drop the combo and returning to neutral here. That went right through the bits. It's interesting.
Nice.
There's the
DP.
The upper. Well, is that really a DP?
I will call it. I mean, we can call it a reversal. It's her reversal.
Yeah, it is a reversal.
All right, ribcage up. So Krubj needs to play very carefully. Just get out, and then it's your turn. All right, or well, it's not your turn, but
draining the entire barrier there, but doesn't matter. Izanami still takes a turn. That should be death right here.
And look at that, just the Izanami things.
I didn't get a chance to comment on it, but in the instance where Masoma activated the barrier, or like the Shield of Dreams as it's called, interestingly enough, Krubj actually had less barrier. So Krubj was barriering a lot.
Yeah. Just to get out of the, just to get her a bit further away whenever Masoma is just putting her in a block string. But that just goes to show how oppressive Izanami can be, right, in pressure?
Definitely. Like, Xenon pretty much does everything. Like, she even technically has a DP, though it's a very situational DP.
Yeah.
But
What a confirm!
That's
Oh
still
my
going.
god! Into ribcage setup. Oh, but a nice roll out.
Corner and sets it up. But yeah, Krubs had the awareness to roll out there.
That was
still
a super jump JB confirm. Wow.
And we're still sitting at a full chunk of blue HP here, but it looks like Krubs won't have a chance to use it because this should be it. There we go.
My goodness.
That was a very convincing game one. We did see some very, very good confirms from Masoma, but you can never count a player out.
That's right.
So we'll see how game two goes. That's what it means to be a fighting game player. You have to know how to take that game one loss sometimes and adjust. It's important.
Yeah, I usually, whenever I play in tournaments, or whenever I used to play in tournaments, or when I used to play in tournaments, I would usually just take game one as like the info game, right? I wouldn't care if I win or lose the first game.
It's the info game.
Yeah, it's always the info game for me because for me it's really important like to figure out what are my opponent's habits, like what do they like doing, right? What are they off for most of the time? What are they weak against? You know, it's just the way to download them, right? But it looks like Masoma not letting that happen.
Well, I mean, that depends. Masoma already did have to burst, technically.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
But
it's just a matter of,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's just a matter of you have to get in twice, and that can be definitely difficult.
Or block the first burst. Burst bait.
That's true. But I mean, usually, for characters who are very oppressive in neutral, or at least players who are confident in neutral, they'll opt for bursting as soon as they get hit because they're like, okay, well, I can win in neutral, so I can just take my turn again, right? Neutral is essentially taking my turn for some characters or some players. So for people on the receiving end of that, they'll have to understand that you're probably gonna have to get in twice unless you can read the burst.
Saka upper. Man, I feel. I don't know, why do they make Selka upper that way where you can't get a knockdown off of it unlike the reversals? It's funny. Alright, nice.
I mean, it's a very non-standard reversal. Like you can grab it, so it loses to grabs or meaty grabs. Like you can also technically RC it, or you can also block. Like you can like hit the armor and block. So I don't know, it's very weird, but it does give her like a good chunk of blue health, which is what she needs for her game.
Very true.
So she does actually technically want to get hit some to generate the blue health.
Alright, so Masoma has the ribcage up. He is going to rush in. Krubs needs to be very careful. Nice 6B, but no confirm. Oh, what a block by Masoma. I would not have blocked that.
Alright, we're gonna see a burst? Yeah, we are. Masoma wants the game.
Now, do you think Masoma will play a bit more patient? Wait for that. No! Oh. Wow, he doesn't need to. 2A.
Yeah, that should. Yeah, there it is. 2A. That was just like the classic stare down with both players just waiting for someone to hit a move. It looks like Masoma hit 2A at just the right time when Krubs was trying to, I don't think of doing something because it wasn't even a counter hit.
Right.
But 2A was all they needed to close out the game.
All right. Well, congratulations, Masoma, for moving on. Krubs is not out yet, I believe, because that is on the winner's side, right?
Yes, for those. So remember, you can type in !bracket in chat to see how some of the players you might be cheering for are doing.
Absolutely, but why don't we run some ads? That's right, this tournament has some ads to show you guys. So first up, Vortex Gallery. We got tournaments every weekend, from early February to early March. Over 80 games and brackets for regions all around the world. Very exciting stuff. So if you're a fan of fighting games, right, and there's a game that you think might not be there, it'll probably be there. Don't worry about it. For us, since I will be streaming for Blaze Blue Central Fiction, NACF will be on February 18th. So if you're excited if you want to watch more Blaze Blue, then that's the date for you. And registration is live at start.gg/Vortex Gallery at the top there, as you can see. And of course, we have our other Blaze Blue community running tournaments, in particular Snowfields. Every Friday at 7 p.m. PST. They have brackets every Friday at 7 p.m. So very nice. If you want to play or participate in Blaze Blue tournaments, then Snowfield is the tournament for you. And also, I believe they're running a point system, right?
Yeah, they started this year, a point system.
Yes. So brackets are going on until April. Oh, there it is.
Also, I think the game started.
Oh my God! Why, guys? We're trying to run ads here. Team. All right, and then of course Central Class 7v7, West Coast versus East Coast. A lot of high-level players, so please watch. Hooray! Jesus Christ. Oh, team.
Why did we start the match?
Why did we start the match? Hold on, give me a second. I gotta update brackets too. And don't worry, don't mind me, team. Don't mind me.
All right, well, we do have Cobb versus Molotov here. The match has already started. As we can see, we do have Tager versus Bang. These are both very well-known players actually amongst the community. Usually, if you follow Blazer tournaments, you've most likely seen one of these two players on stream at some point. Molotov being one of the NA Tager representatives, not a very strong character you see too often, but Molotov does make him work. And Cobb has lately been the Bang to watch out for in NA scene at least. Definitely showing results. But if I understand correctly, I think Cobb actually might not be super familiar with this matchup. But of course, being a strong player will allow you to overcome even some of the more questionable matchups. As we can see right here, we do have Cobb having the advantage here, and this is what you have to do against Tager. Really, like, he's not a strong character by any means.
Oh, no,
so Tager's just gonna knowledge check you. But there we go.
What a jump.
See, Molotov was aware of that, but that was technically not optimal because Tager can buffer in 720 in the super flash and grab Bang there. But
Wait,
it's alright.
I didn't grab him. Whoa.
Yeah, Cobb's landed just as the active pitch for Wedge ended
that
there.
is so unfortunate for Molotov.
Unfortunate indeed. This matchup is Bang favored. I mean, it's very hard to find a matchup where Tager will win, but there are some out there for sure. But as I was going to say earlier, Tager is actually a very big knowledge check. Good awareness on the 6B, allowing for the 360 punish. Throwing out nails. Yeah, we're already half our nails down on Cobb's. Oh, it's going to be a punish. I don't think Molotov wanted to randomly 360 C there. That was most likely just a JC screw up super jump. And he got punished for it.
Yep. Nice 5A catching the backdash from Molotov. Cobb going crazy with these nails. What is the play? He
had to either 720 or EA. That's all he could really do there.
That's gonna be a lot of damage though. My goodness, 5.7k. What? Yeah, I respect it. You know what? I respect it.
I mean, to be fair, like if Cobb's opted to wake up super, then that would have beaten wake up super. That would have beaten all his wake up supers, but. It technically might have even beaten his, if he decided to do like a wake up TK Astral, it might have beaten it depending on the timing, but just, you know, if you jump, then what are you gonna do? So Cobb's taking game 1. And here we are going into game 2. What adjustments do you think we'll have to see from Molotov here?
You're the Tager player. You should be telling me that. I should be asking you that question.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
Alright, nice low from Cobb. Oh dear.
And there's the 360A classic after a backdash.
Nice.
Good awareness on the backdash, so you can actually do 2-2D to punish backdashes instead for a bigger hit. That's alright, we got the counter hit. It's going to a combo and a side swap. Bending the Spark Bolt here, adding slightly more damage.
Oh,
yeah, that's not gonna work, unfortunately.
That is that is very unfortunate for Molotov, but he takes the game here. So, interesting thing I saw about Cobb. So, something that I don't see a lot of players do against Tager in particular is once you're magnetized, typically they like to stand a bit far back and just stay there and wait for magnetism to run out, right? And I think that is a very, really strong strategy to implement against Tager because, you know, Tager at the end of the day is still a very slow character, right? And if you're jumping around, he can probably magnetize you towards him. If you're just standing there, he can't quite do that unless he goes for 360.
There are ups and downs to that for sure, though. Because if you're, that was a good 360. Nice. It's because if you're confident with the lockdown Tager, either through pressure or through combos, magnetism will expire faster anyways. And also, if you just sit in neutral, Tager will most likely just start charging Spark Bolt, and then it becomes like a mind game at that point of how he's going to use the Spark Bolt. So let's go for the cheeky reset. You can just jump out of here. There we go. Yeah.
Nice ODR.
Cobb's one thing I know about him is he definitely knows his combos. I say that as he drops his combo, but that's okay.
No, it's a reset. Reset. Come on.
I mean, maybe it was. He definitely was able to run over Molotov there throughout the entire usage of his OD. So, for all I know, it was calculated. I don't know how Bang works.
Cobb won't have access to OD for a while. 3 shurikens. 3
Yeah,
nails.
but three shurikens to open up your opponent. I'd say that's worth.
Yeah, not bad for 2.2k and two seals.
That was a good backdash. That's going to be 2.5k plus the magnetism.
Oh, what a backdash from Cobb. But it's not enough. Molotov has him in the corner now, and he's trying to go for a cheeky resets. Nice dash.
That would have actually worked if Molotov held the atomic collider, but he did not. Bang does have 2 air movements, so you can actually stall in the air for quite a bit.
Alright,
Gets
going
the burst
for the
off
burst.
Molotov.
Yep.
Charging Sparkle while it's already charged, a classic.
You gotta make him scared. You're like, wait a minute, do they have charge?
I mean, it does have armor. So. I mean, it's not the worst in the world, but his thing with Bang is he can actually close the gap with a low, like half screen. So
Right.
you have to be ready for that. And this could be death.
Alright. Oh no, he could attack that. Wait, what is going on? Oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh, Tager
Whoa.
facing the wrong way. So here's the thing with Magnetech Wheel that some of you at home might not know. If you block Magnetech Wheel in the air while you're magnetized, you'll actually end up behind Tager, which is what he'll do to. That's part of his mix-ups, right? So in that scenario, because Molotov rapided and hit 5B immediately, Tager was actually still facing the wrong way. You have to wait, unfortunately. But there we go. Cobbs does take a 2 over Molotov. Both those players are actually, I would say they would be top 8 contenders, depending how brackets go. So it's interesting to see Molotov already in losers in round 2. But of course, this is a double elimination tournament, so we could be seeing more of him in the future.
Yeah, I am looking forward to seeing more Molotov. More Tager representation is always nice. Up next, we're going to have Fazama versus Frozen Facade.
Facade, come on!
No, but like it's not spelled Facade. It's Facade.
Is it not? Is it Facade?
No, it's Facade. But like, don't you spell Facade a different way? I don't know.
Is it? I mean, I thought it was Facade.
Probably.
Is it not?
I might be thinking of something else. My bad. No, it's Facade.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's Facade, and if that's the case, everyone laugh at CH Final for being illiterate, please.
Oh no, English wasn't my first language. I'm sorry.
But yes, we do have Fazama versus Frozen Facade. That's a double F, actually. 2 players starting with an F. And you know my name actually starts with an F.
It does. But
yes.
I want to say it, but I can't. I'm sorry, chat.
Well, it's not really a secret, but it doesn't really matter. Either way, we do have a Fazama versus... Actually, I don't know who Frozen Facade plays, to be honest.
I don't either. Well, it looks like another Celica.
Oh, 2 Celicas. That's something you don't see very often.
Have we had Celicas before in our Central Clash tournaments?
I want to say yes. There have been like one Celica player sometimes. Like I forgot his name. There's like that one guy. I think he has like 1 in his name. He plays Celica. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. If you're in chat, I'm just totally forgetting who you are. I do know there's one Celica player, but we don't see them too often. That's the point here, and we're suddenly seeing 2. So there you go.
I wonder how Celica will go around this matchup because it's like, I mean, her buttons are solid and all. Don't get me wrong, but I feel as though Fazama might make this really difficult for her. Just with all of his chain
Celica does actually have a very above average anti-air.
6
but yes, but for those of you who play against Fazama know that anti-airs aren't actually the most reliable against him because of just how his air movements work. It's a matter of knowing when to use it rather than just having it.
Right.
So we'll have to see how Frozen Facade manages to use his tools.
Oh, jumps over the overhead. Doesn't quite get the punish though, and now Fazama will get his game plan going. Alright, that's plus. Yeah, nice.
Good awareness.
Knowledge check.
Yeah, that was good movement from the Celica kick to get out of the corner. Return to neutral here. Good JC. That's a good button, but does get anti-aired in response.
Yes.
We gotta get those knockdowns. It's important, especially against the slippery
Hungry
character like
coils. Yes. Hungry coils with the
yeah,
low.
That was 4K. Fazama definitely showing us once again that he's the Fazama to watch out for as far as scary combos go.
Fazama damage is no joke.
It's true. Even for a character who is usually like a more neutral-oriented character, Fazama's damage is surprisingly high.
Yeah. All right. We get the side swap again. Well, that was like triple side swap action.
Well, in order to get like the
Afterburner.
The afterburner stuff. Or that's like how Celica gets a lot of her mid-screen damage, right? Because otherwise you're just getting knocked away from a lot of her stuff.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna do a lot of damage. Plus, with the extra damage he got from OD. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the OD lifesteal doesn't show in the damage counter, so that combo was definitely higher than 4.3. We just don't know exactly how much it is. But
what?
Ready? Oh, we're getting the life healing combo.
That is so much health back. Oh my god, he is almost at full health.
That's true. We don't actually see the heal come into play very often, but you know, if there's ever a character I would just randomly want to learn for the memes, it'd be Celica, because I just love the idea of just healing your entire health bar like that. It's just so funny to me.
Celica most health in the game? Question mark?
I mean, she definitely has the most sustain in the game. Oh, that was a good burst. Definitely knocking away, keeping yourself alive, but does get clipped by the chains. Okay, final pop quiz. There are 4 characters in BlazBlue who can heal themselves. Who are they?
Ragna, Celica, Izanami. Hold on, give me a second. I wish I could see the character list. Oh, Fazama.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Usually most people forget that Izanami can heal herself.
Yeah, because she had her command grab, like she bites you and she's like, ooh woo. You know, it's gross. Why does she have that?
We have 2 characters who heal themselves in this game, with Fazama and Celica.
Yeah, it's gross. They don't need it.
Well, I don't think Fazama needs it, but
Izanami doesn't need it either. Get it out of here.
Okay, well, Izanami, it heals her barrier, which is part of her game plan, but I don't think it needs to heal her HP.
That's what I'm saying. Izanami needs. Oh my god. All right, here we go. So Frozen Facade taking a lot of damage, but it's a nice XP. Doesn't quite confirm, and we're just dropping combos left and right. Oh my, what a confirm.
You know, but even though we've seen some consistent combo drops, we've been seeing Fazama still coming out on top of these scrambles, so maybe they're calculated.
Yeah. Maybe. You know what? Yeah, I agree. NA calculations, am I right?
That's true, that's true. Never underestimate the mind of an NA player.
Alright, 5B, the classic.
How does 665B?
Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, nice block. Alright, Frozen Facade with these blocks. It doesn't block the little empty low though, the chain low.
Next mix-up should kill.
Oh, absolutely.
And there it is.
Yeah.
And a little slow on the burst, so that's just going to be it. Fazama taking it.
Saving burst for next game. Words I like to live by.
I don't know what that means, Euchre, but I'm just gonna assume that's a compliment, so thank you. But yes, there we go. Fazama does take it 2-0.
Yeah, and
but again,
it looks like they'll be going to winners quarters. One moment. I'm just checking the bracket right now. So in winners quarters, we got Beta Dude, Euchre, Ice Cool. Fazama will be there. Yeah, so looks like there's a match between Dawn and Killer Cobb and Adroth versus Serpent going on. Ooh, very. Like
you know, speaking of people I haven't seen in a while, Serpent is a player who's definitely been around the BlazBlue community a very long time, even hosting his own tournaments. But I've actually seen him in a tournament in a decent bit. At least not in like the standard tournaments. Like, I don't see him in, as we were talking about Snowfield earlier, usually on every week. I don't see him. I don't think he was even in Dawn's recent tournament either.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy to see him here.
Yeah. I mean, he's always a very solid Kagura player, and it looks like we still have you, who are not supposed to be here.
Me?
Not you.
I'm not supposed to be here?
Frozen Facade. They were still in the room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. I just used to want me here.
Come on. No, come on, Screen. Get out of here.
Oh, don't you mean Frozen Facade?
No, Frozen Facade.
Yeah, here we go. We do have Serpent versus Adroth, Susanoo versus Kagura. Both big, heavy-hitting characters. How do you feel like this matchup goes?
I think it's Kagura favored.
Really? Why is that?
Because Kagura big buttons ook ook, and also Susano has a startup on his dash, which really sucks. But his air buttons are really good, so I could be completely wrong in this matchup. How I'm analyzing this matchup.
I mean that's fair. That's fair. Like I can understand that, but Susano actually does have the ability to hit Kagura at his no zone because Kagura, while he has big buttons, they're very slow. So while he can outrange Susano for the most part, Susano gets into his 5B range. Kagura has no moves that can contest. At least that's good. So.
Yeah, I feel like in a theoretical world, if the Kagura player, always chooses the right option, he should win all the time, right? But this isn't that theoretical world, and I can totally see. Oh my goodness, I can totally see like why Susano can be tricky for Kagura. Oh my goodness, he killed off that.
Well, here's the thing. I do think that the more methodical or the more patient Susano is in this matchup, the more he'll be able to get away with things. Funnily enough. Like right there. That was really good awareness and patience from Adroth. And now he gets a full confirm into double weak one unlock. Wait, sorry, double seal unlock. Not as real. Anyways, because of what I just said, Adroth is actually definitely one of the more methodical and patient Susano. So right there, that was good awareness. He got close to the gap, and he's getting rewarded with that counter hit, getting 2 more seal unlocks here, and he has pretty much everything he would want. So I guess Adroth himself really likes having lightning hands, but not usually a priority lock. But does get hit by the overhead, and we're going for the side swap here. Nice orb whiff combo. Those are always fancy to see, and we're going to take 4K because once again, as I mentioned earlier, these characters like to hit hard. Just taking almost 5K from an overhead and going into the corner for it as well. Very punishing.
Yep, and here we have the Kagura jailing, but nice deep reversal from Adroth, and now he has Serpent back in the corner. What will his next move be? Trying to be very careful with those flash kicks. So nice awareness from Adroth, just playing it safe, playing it patient, gets that 6A hit in. Every hit matters.
It's interesting that Adroth went for 5B, 5C, and then ended his string there. Like, I understand wanting to play it safe, but just throwing in that 5C when Serpent had OD was very risky. Whiffing that 5C is a death sentence.
Absolutely.
But luckily it didn't, wasn't really punished, and right now we're running down the clock here. But Serpent actually on the deficit.
Serpent needs to do something. Well, he has access to OD, right? So he still has some time left. Oh, here we go. Oh, trying to go for a G command grab. Oh, it's over.
No,
it's over.
it's over.
As soon as he used that burst, it was over. Very unfortunate.
Burst to lose, unfortunate. Yeah, he had to. There are a lot of times where they're staring at each other, and as I said, like Susano can definitely get away with reacting to Kagura. It's something he can just do, and we saw it a few times from Adroth there. So because of that, Serpent was playing also more patient, but he didn't. Time was not on his side, and neither was health. So
yeah, they were. I mean, you're right. Like there is a time and place to be passive, but for Serpent, that was definitely not it. And we have the classic 5B round start from Adroth, and he got DP too. He got Serpent's burst and a DP, so he's off to a really good start.
Well, I'm positive that Adroth was going to OD there, so Serpent just didn't want to prevent him from unlocking even more seals. Catches the roll though, that was very good. Getting all the core seals here. He's probably going to get lightning hands here too. Yeah, there it is. So spending crush trigger for... Is he going to try and get this kill? This could kill, because he does... Oh, he's going to kill. He has active left.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, actually, maybe not. No, it's going to kill.
Okay, barely. Barely.
Great awareness from Adroth. That would not have killed without active flow, but he managed to get it, which sealed the deal there.
And those are some classic Adroth combos, optimized to the max. Oh, not the best time to OD, but we got BFAF. Oh, drops the combo, very unfortunate, and the 2C catches Serpent.
Yeah, but there was no confirm off the 6D there, no mid-screen seals unlocked, but we do get our DP here, and also Sword. Nice CFAF. The swap inside. Oh, but yeah, that is a...
I have a DP too.
That is like the second most active DP, maybe third. But that's gonna be death. Just doing the super right time for Serpent's burst.
Yeah, that was really fast.
Yeah, that was very fast. I mean, that's what happens. Like I said, both characters very heavy hitters, and despite both of them having above average HP, the extra like 1K HP over the average character doesn't really offset the fact you're doing 4K pretty much every confirm, right? But yeah, with that, Adroth does advance, which means he'll actually be seeing Dawn in winners' quarters.
Do they play each other a lot? Do they go in the same tournaments?
I don't know if they play each other a lot, but because of the way our Blaze Blue community and NA is just formatted, you'll see a lot of like the same players fight each other a lot. So, well, I don't know if they fight a lot. I know they have fought, maybe somewhat recently, in fact, for all I know. But yeah, all the people in winners' quarters are sub. You'll probably be seeing them a lot, or they've been playing each other a lot, except for maybe Beta Dude. Because we don't see
Beta Dude in most of these tournaments, so it's actually really cool seeing him here. I'm a big fan of Beta Dude's play, so it's nice.
We got confirmation from Don that he's fought Adroth over 15 times in bracket, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, those players definitely know each other. We'll see how it goes.
I had a feeling. I feel like I've seen them play each other a good amount before, so I was just making sure. But up next, we're gonna have Euchre versus Play Guy.
Oh, that is a Fazama versus Ragnar. That is a lore matchup if I've ever seen one.
And Euchre with the classic "Your mom plays Blaze Blue." Thank you, Euchre. Very cool.
You know, I'll have you know, when I first played Blaze Blue in CT back in 2009, the very first person I ever played against that wasn't an AI was my mom. And I was still like super new at the game, and of course she was too. And I picked Rachel, and she picked Noelle, and I lost. Because, you know, if both players don't know how to play, I'm pretty sure Noelle will end up winning just by mashing buttons, right? So yeah. No, my mom did play Blaze Blue, so there you go.
Nice. Thank you, Euchre. Very cool. Here's this guy, SMH. If I had played Blaze Blue with my mom, I think she'd question my life choices, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure she already does.
You're not, no, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. But here we go. We have Euchre going in, couldn't control, beating up Play Guy until he wasn't. Because, you know, because Ragnar, OD.
You know, Play Guy, though, a very solid Ragnar. Actually, we have three very solid Ragnars in tournament, funny enough.
I have played Play Guy in ranked before, and he's pretty strong. He's
Play Guy definitely up there in the Ragnars, like, for sure. I just find it interesting because Ragnar is kind of like a character where you see like a lot of people playing it, but not a lot of top representation. But again, like we have three very strong Ragnars tournament, Play Guy being one of them. But that's not to discount Euchre as well. We also seen a lot of Fazamas in tournaments, and Euchre also being one of the better Fazamas.
Yes.
So we'll see how this Entagon catches the backdash with that 5B that's just forever active.
Jesus kick. Another 5B. Oh my god.
This won't kill because there's no OD, but we're going to be living on the edge here. Oh, what's the grab? But so that was good patience on Euchre, because I mean, if that were me, I would have grabbed in response and died.
Right.
But,
oh, the fraudulence, right?
Yeah, the fraudulence,
of
definitely. Course. But you can still end up getting grabbed with Play Guy. I was like, I whipped the first grab, but I won't whip the second. Cleaning up the first round there.
Oh, did he drop? Yeah, I think that was supposed to be a. What was it, J3D? I don't remember which chain that one. But Play Guy actually
is catching Euchre's back.
I was about to mention that Play Guy making great use of these 5B, catching just Euchre in general, jumping out, backdashing out. So many options that he's catching with just that one button. It is insane. But Euchre drops his combo, but goes for
it's okay. It's a reset. It's a reset.
Right, reset. You're right. Reset. Absolutely. What?
Oh, we got the Blaze Blue air grab. That's gonna be the round.
Okay, can someone clip that and can we like go frame by frame? How exactly?
Don't you know that when you're doing a Blaze Blue air grab, everyone becomes Tager? That's how it goes.
They get like mini magnetism.
Yeah, I have this clip where I did an air backdash with Hawkman and grabbed someone behind me. I don't know why I hit grab, but I just did and it worked. And you know, sometimes your Blaze senses just know when it's time.
Oh, Mori, thank you for this blessed game. What a 5A anti-air by Play Guy, though. A 6B.
It's always important to get the knockdown. Like that combo with the 5A confirmed. It was like 1.3k. Not the most, but the most important thing is always going to be the knockdown. And doing confirm like that is always crazy. And that's good. And now we got...
Yeah, this is going to do a good amount of damage. He has active flow. Also,
yeah, Play Guy, I had the advantage here. Good tech, but Play Guy will get his burst back just like Euchre has his.
Yep, Euchre's like, I'm getting out of here until he wasn't.
TRM, what are we hitting?
I think that was just a option select, probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I thought the option select usually beats stuff like that. It's usually the option select loses to tick throws.
So I don't know. I mean, there's a possibility that he just did it too early. Right?
That's true. That's true.
Oh, he pressed OD too early.
Ah, yes, that will definitely do it.
Yeah. It happens, but you know what? Gotta get your head back in the game. Mistakes happen, that is just an inevitability of playing fighting games.
That's why it's a first to two, not best to, not first to one. Oh, but yeah, Play Guy been getting away with a lot of these run-up throws.
Yeah, but
but he gets thrown in response.
Air grabs him. He's like, no, it's my turn. It's my turn. No. Okay, so we have a I think. Do you think if he did 2B there, it would have worked? Because 2A for Fazama is a low.
That's true, but I think Play Guy's blocking low anyways.
Okay. Alright, going for that counter assault, getting a nice confirm here. Look at that, and going for that side swap as well. Not a lot of damage, but he gets that gets him a bit closer to the corner.
Ooh. That was good, JA.
Another 5A. That's death.
He can kill off this. Yeah, that is death.
5A. Oh my goodness. 5A confirmed. He confirmed that. That was like the tip of 5A.
And I really wish Ragnar could combo into super off an air move more consistently. But like just make the second hit of Nightmare Edge distortion cancelable. That's all I want.
Fair enough. You know what? I think I'd like that too. As a Ragnar main. Uh-oh, caught the back dash of 2A.
Usually characters that aren't like Murakumos or Bang, Tag, or Azrael, Izanami, I guess, they don't rely on backdashes too much to escape pressure, but we've been seeing a lot of backdashes from Euchre, but every time it hasn't been working out.
No, not
that
at
guy's
all.
always been ready for it.
Yeah. Either with the 5A or 2As. So Euchre needs to slow down on those back jumps, those back dashes. He needs to probably play a bit more patient on the defense game, right?
It's just kind of hard with Fazama because he doesn't actually have a proper reversal.
That's true, yeah.
So,
my goodness.
Great 2-1-4B here. We're converting here. That's going to be a good chunk of damage, especially on Ragnar, who is made out of paper. Like that combo right there was literally 41% of his HP. So.
They're going underneath each other. I don't know. Side swapping.
Yeah, Fazama showing he can be very tricky even on the ground.
So
that's going to be
Play Guy's gonna get a good amount of his OD back though, since the super doesn't end until the last hit. But sorry, he was gonna get it back anyways.
Oh,
wow!
Was he aware that was good awareness that was Fazama was gonna behind him there.
Wow.
No full conversion, but it's the mental damage, right? I know I'd be like, wait, what? When I gotta find that. But there we go. Euchre spending his burst here.
Okay.
That was a good J2C, and now we're gonna go into a full conversion here. Euchre will not be getting his burst back though. In fact, because of the early burst, he's not gonna be getting active flow either. So he's gonna be working his way. I was gonna say it's gonna be hard.
That's a classic. The 2B into 6B, the low high mix.
I mean, the thing is, 2B hit though. It didn't even need to be a mix. He could just confirm. But regardless, that's going to be it. Gets caught by the air blood sight. That was close, but Play Guy does take it.
Very nice by Play Guy. I think what really killed Euchre there were those backdashes for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really fault him for that though. Like Ragnar's 5B always gets me when you think it's over, but it's not.
Yeah, it's not over yet.
I mean, that's just 2-2-C. That should really just be called 5B, if you know what I mean.
Fair enough. So we're gonna have we're gonna have Beta Dude versus your boyfriend in winners quarters.
My boyfriend's here?
Yeah, your boyfriend's here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Wait, you didn't tell me you had a boyfriend.
I didn't want to tell them about us.
Wait, us?
Shh, it's okay.
Team? Hello? Okay.
But, I was actually gonna say that with that, Play Guy did actually cement himself in top 8. Yes. That is the first top 8 we have for this tournament.
Yep, and then we're gonna watch another pre-top 8 match, Beta Dude versus your boyfriend. Your boyfriend, not mine, yours. Okay.
Yes, so whoever wins this will also seat themselves in top 8, and will be playing against Play Guy.
Yeah.
So potentially it could be a Ragnar, but we'll have to see if your boyfriend has anything to say about that.
Oh, I thought didn't they play Platinum?
Oh, I don't know who they play.
They play Platinum because I played them in rank before. I'm pretty sure
I'll tell you, I fought this person recently as well, and they were playing Tsubaki.
Oh, okay.
There you go. It is Platinum versus Ragnar. This is actually a matchup that I don't see very often. I guess it's also because you don't really see too many Platinums either, to be fair. But, funnily enough, Platinum can actually somewhat contest Ragnar at his comfortable space because her 5B, 3C, and JC are actually somewhat big.
Yeah, they're large, big. Yeah. But of course, Beta Dude, absolutely no slouch. One of the best Ragnars in the market. So,
look at the Beta Dude simp we got here.
Hey, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I mean, no, it's true. Like, but I would go as far as say like everybody right now in winners semis are really good. They're probably amongst the best you'll see in NA who consistently play the game.
Definitely. Great block by Beta Dude, but your boyfriend manages to get some hits in. Find an opening, and he's just playing neutral pretty well. Gotta watch out for that box. Nice, dead spike.
Oh, never mind. It's been dead spiked. Yeah. We're just shuffling through items looking for what we want, but does get caught here.
I never even considered dead spike that would break box in one hit.
Well, the boxes have their own set amount of HP.
Yeah.
So you can only take a certain amount of damage, and I think dead spike just does just enough damage to get over the threshold.
Whoa, a risky option from your boyfriend.
Dead spike does not kill the treasure chests.
Okay.
Those have a lot more HP.
Alright, that's spike pressure into. Oh, what a grab.
We've been seeing a lot of grabs from the Ragnars, and they've been working.
Yeah, Ragnar's the new grappler. No longer Jin.
No, Jin's always the grappler.
No, please, don't. What I confirm.
But I just wanted to say that I've seen more grabs from Ragnar today than I have from Tegan. So.
True, you got a good point there. But there has been more Ragnars too. Okay, 6A cancel the 60. Oh, 6B doesn't quite whiff there. Your boyfriend trying to find a way out. Doesn't quite punish the Hellsfang. Was afraid of the follow-up, which is completely understandable, and gets opened up with the low. And that was a crouch confirm as well.
What's the damage looking like? That's going to be like 3.56-ish. There it is. 3.6, solid damage.
Yeah, nice tech from your boyfriend, but you always have to be careful. Even if you tech, Ragnar is still at a really good position, right? Because of the 5B.
Yeah, that was a fantastic confirm on the air hit 5B. Went immediately into OD and confirmed into death with your boyfriend not even having a chance to respond with a burst from them. So looking very strong here from Beta Dude.
What's the highest rank you can have in Blaze Blue?
It's the one. I think it's Ruler.
Ruler?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So a complete change of pace from last game until...
Or is it?
It was until...
JC, the fair neutral button's going right over the cat hammer.
Nice ID over the dead spike, but doesn't get the confirm. Very unfortunate. So he loses out on the opportunity, and now Beta Dude manages to find a turn in. Wow, the JA reaches. Okay, so going on with these small mix-ups, small combos. Yeah, just trying to get your boyfriend to the corner like this. And now Beta Dude is going to apply some really oppressive Ragnar pressure. The overhead hard card does not quite work.
I was wondering when we'd see that. You know, Platinum players, they always want to see hard card out of pressure. That unfortunately wasn't the time to do it.
Yes.
Your boyfriend out of barrier.
That is a first. You don't see that very often.
Yeah, there was no crushing because it's completely out of barrier. It does drop the combo, unfortunately, but
yeah, just
looks like we'll be getting some barrier back.
Yeah, playing it safe. Doesn't want to get that barrier. Yeah, very nice. Using the special to get.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Very interesting.
I'm not sure why your boyfriend opted to go for the double super. Maybe it was just a stall out time for barrier.
I think it was for the barrier stall out. But to be honest, Beta Dude wasn't showing any aggression, so I feel like he didn't have to do that.
There is actually a lesser known feature about overdrive though, that if you overdrive while in danger state, you'll actually leave danger state and just recover the barrier you had left while it was recharging. So if that's what they wanted to do, I think perhaps saving the meter might have been the better choice, but
Or they wanted the items, like the follow-up items.
But the thing is also, if your boyfriend went into OD and then supered, the OD version of that super gives you the next 2 items in the enhanced version. So they would have gotten the enhanced bombs either way.
Oh. Not sure then.
But as I was talking about platinum mechanics and gaming mechanics, we do have your boyfriend actually perfecting Beta Dude here.
Okay, so yeah, your boyfriend just keeping their distance. Alright, with Cat Hammer, but Beta Dude finds a way in. So he has to be careful though. Oh, there it is. He is doing a great job with like these IDJCs. Just picking the perfect opportunities. Because a lot of these IDJCs have been counter hits, right? So he's really great job on that. Reversal from Beta Dude. Nice tech from your boyfriend, but again, the 5B on the tech. Gotta be careful.
And that was a counter hit too, so we're getting a good chunk of damage here.
Oh my goodness.
We did have a blue leaf, that's alright. And the wake up throw counter hits. Beta Dude slightly missing that meaty, getting thrown in response. And we do have the 16-ton hammer here.
Yep.
What we're gonna use it on.
Oh, slightly off for that 3C there. Alright, careful of that 2C whiff. It's...
I am surprised that your boyfriend did not burst that, but that was a fantastic OD confirm. We're gonna get a good chunk of damage here.
Boom, boom, boom. Alright, what is the next item? We got Halo!
No, that is the fan, not the Halo.
Oh,
but
I mean,
he did
what's
use...
gonna get next is what I'm saying.
Well, he got the enhanced fan, and also because he used it in OD, he has enhanced that as well.
Yeah.
And are we having the crazy stare down or? I don't know what happened.
Wait, oh, you're behind because we started the next game.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, we just started the next game, or we're about to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then it kicked me out. I don't know what happened. Both players just kind of
I'll stream it for you.
All right, my bad. I might have been commentating and sounded like a crazy man then, but I guess desynced.
Yes, that's probably what happened. But here we go, game 3. It is 1-1. Your boyfriend managed to take the last one. They had an amazing comeback. So here it is. Oh my goodness. All right, so Beta Dude, once again, in control, going for that 3C jump into whatever Oki. And yeah, it's just, there it is again. The dead spike
there it is,
grab.
just a regular throw. Yeah, it's been working. I mean, it's fair though, because usually, like, dead spike is plus, right? So you don't want to hit a button, so that'd be that time to turn into like a, I guess well, not even a 50, like a 33, 33, 33. It could go anyway. But now Platinum does have the bombs, spamming them, covering neutral into the Halo, and into the missiles, all the neutral buttons. Into the cat hammer, all the neutral buttons.
He has to be careful with the spacing on the cat hammer though. Oh, very nice low. Okay, but yeah, there was just stuff going on in the screen not too long ago. Just Platinum things. Oh my goodness, nice cat hammer, going for that overhead, but out just a little bit too far, and Beta Dude gets that with punish 5 feet into kill.
Do you think Beta Dude had to spend OD there? I don't think he did.
I don't think so either, but I don't know, if you want to secure the kill with OD, it's not a bad idea, right?
I mean, he got the kill, and that's technically, you could say all that matters. I was thinking that he could have technically saved the OD to spend 50 meter instead, but right now he does have the pressure advantage. So as long as you can just keep your opponent locked down, you'll slowly get your stuff back anyways.
Yep, definitely.
Fine. The bubble preventing him from jumping.
Yes. Oh, Hellsfang!
The random Hellsfang into the 6D JD overhead.
That's crouch confirm.
That's not something you actually see most people get hit by, because usually you can only really go into an overhead after 6D, unless you let Rocket just land.
Alright, going for the side swap. Very nice use of the bubble.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of damage too, on top of being a side swap. Yeah, Platinum actually does have very high damage, surprisingly. I know one thing, after playing Susanoo for quite a while, I've actually grown to respect Platinum players a lot, because like you have to really know how to switch up your combo based on the items and what you have and adjust on the fly, which is like a way harder version of Susanoo essentially, where you just adjust your seals on the fly. So
definitely.
Mad respect for those Platinum players out there.
But did you see that reset? Yeah, and you saw that reset, right? That was
definitely.
That was crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh god.
Air blood.
Oh god. Run up grab.
Oh, throw counter. What are we hitting?
But you're right though. Beta has been going crazy with these grabs. And
Ragnar is the grappler of this tournament. No, I'm just saying.
And you know, the more I think about it, it's not a bad idea at all. Considering that your boyfriend has been shown to be a bit more impatient after he texts the grab, right? So just gets caught by the Ragnar 5B.
And that was a good cat hammer. We've been seeing Beta go a lot for the 2C whiffs, like right there. But your boyfriend tried to do it again. This time he actually got the jump hammer, which is a little slower.
He was ready. Okay. No tech, get the extra damage in. Oh, he was expecting to get hit again.
That was a good OD, but we went straight for the EA punish. Not the worst in the world, still gets active flow. And actually, no, we got active flow before, version, so that's a lot of damage, especially on Ragnar. We got the treasure chest.
Oh god, these are annoying. Alright.
The baby doesn't get his IADs over it.
Oh no!
Oh, 6B for the kill. You know, people are always like, I can't block Gauntlet Hades, but it's actually 6B that's the real unblockable. It's
true. It's true. I block Morris, Gauntlet Hades, than I do 6Bs. And the fact that he just did it in that sort of situation is crazy to me. But congratulations.
Like usually, oh yeah, congratulations, man, dude. He secured his spot in top 8, but it's not over for your boyfriend yet. We'll be seeing more of them in losers. But yeah, I was just gonna comment as well. Like usually in the scenario where both players just kind of staring at each other, it's just most people at that situation would hit like a 2A or try and jump away. But Beidou went for like a very slow option, and it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, I mean, that's just funny. I like that.
Actually, speaking of this, we were talking about this earlier, but we have Dawn versus Adroth right now. Isn't that funny? This is gonna be like what, their 16th game in the tournament?
Yeah, I mean, supposedly they fought a lot. So, for those of you who watch more Blazy tournaments than you might have seen this a lot. But yeah, I don't know how this matchup actually goes. I'd assume actually Dawn would probably take it more than Adroth, but I'd definitely see worlds where Adroth takes it over Dawn as well. So we'll see.
Oh yeah, right. Relia's gonna be such an impressive character, right? Even though you can't quite control the doll as well as Carl can, right? He still has. It's still like two characters you have to deal with, right, at a time, and it can be really annoying. See, as you can see here. But the thing is Dawn almost out of meter, but used the OD to get the doll meter back up and running. So now he's gonna start running his game plan again.
The thing is, once Relius starts running out of doll meter, he's gonna be more likely to go for a grab because he can. If he lands the grab, he gets his doll meter back.
Right.
And if you attack the grab, then it actually sends Ignis away without killing him. So.
Oh my god! Nice defense from Adroth. Way to block everything, but it looks like Adon is still in control and gets that last overhead.
Even if you block everything, you're still Susanoo.
Just because you're correct doesn't mean you're right.
Yes, thank you, Shiro Emiya. We don't have any seals, so unfortunately.
Susanos die when they're killed.
It's true, but only for round 1 because he is still back. But unfortunately, we're in a very similar situation as last round. No seals, no real defensive options. TRM. As I said, Relius will like to throw you as soon as the doll meter is about to run out because we get, once again, get the doll meter back here. Best case, worst case is the doll goes away. We can keep the doll at once. We return to neutral, right?
Yep. Nice grab. Wow.
Yeah, that was a great throw in response. And now Susanoo finally has some seals on the board here.
Oh, what a Ledley. Oh, Ledley's a DP! And he's, oh yeah, I think he was gonna wait for a burst bait there. And we have, oh god. Very fun, very interact. Oh, gets hit by the last hit, very unfortunate.
Yeah, because actually, the first, what is it, like 12, no, the first 10 hits of Dual Bios, they're so tight that it actually has cross-up protection. But the last 3, there's some gaps in there, so you can get crossed up. That's what happened to Adroth there.
Yeah, Dawn taking that game 1 very clean.
Yeah, I mean, that is a hard matchup if you just lose neutral, which you're most likely going to do as Susanoo.
Right. But it's really, it's impressive because for Relius, right, he can have Dahl to play neutral for him. So it's...
Yeah, but I mean, the thing about BlazBlue is that even if matchups are hard, there's no unwinnable matchup.
Oh,
and I've seen recently with Dawn fighting Ice Cool. And actually, the Ice Cool ends up usually taking that. So, despite they're playing the same character, it's just how you play the matchup. Early burst from Adroth here. Just wants to get Dawn off him. Understandable, but unfortunately just get hit here.
And he couldn't unlock DP either, so defensively he is at a really rough position. All right, this is scary. It gets opened up by the empty jump low. All right, but we are less than half doll meter for Dawn, so duo bios, yeah.
That's an empty jump low here. Dawn can do a combo here and also recover Ignis if he wants to, or go for the kill. Nah, just barely enough.
Yeah.
The extra, well, I guess Susanoo has second most HP in the game at 12.5k. He still wasn't enough to save his life there.
Yeah.
So Tager would have.
Alright, nice blocks from Adroth, but doesn't block the overhead. Opts for a burst once again, and Ledway catches it this time with the 5A, but no confirm. He has DP though. Adroth has DP, so defensively he is going to be at a much better position than the previous games. And looks like he is trying to get something going. Doesn't quite open up Dawn. Nice tech though. Oh, another tech
again. But that was actually very, very good patience on Dawn, because while Susanoo's 2A, 5A pressure is very scary, it's not actually a mix-up.
Right.
And Dawn was just aware that Susanoo doesn't really have to, didn't really do anything really. He's just gonna try and fish you for hitting a button, and Dawn just sat there blocked. Very good on him. But right now we do see Susanoo actually running his game plan here until Dawn counter assaults out.
Oh, catches the backdash. Oh, no!
As a Susanoo player, you hate to see it. You expect them to block 3C, but they don't, and then your 2-1-4B whips.
We're too busy blocking high. Leave us alone. Alright, nice DP from Adroth. Just one more hit into a confirm will do it absolutely, or another DP.
Susanoo's DP does 1500 damage or so it is a lot. It's like a grab.
Kill. Yeah, it will definitely kill. Oh, the second hit doesn't go through lightly, but there's the DP and finishes the game.
There's the DP. Yep. I think after that 6B whiff, I would have totally DP'd there.
Yeah. Alright. Nice! 5A anti-air. So I guess the hurt box of the 5A was extended because he hit the doll as well. So very nice from Adroth. Uh-oh. But
Adroth does have his lightning hands. That's his favorite seal.
Yeah. Nice tech.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of good techs from Leslie players. Oh, actually, you know, funny, in that scenario, I think if Adroth tried to backdash, he would have been hit in the air by dual bias. He might have been able to tech in the air if Dawn wasn't ready to catch that. So that could be the tech sometimes, if you're willing to spend the HP at least. But it does get kept by the command grab, forcing Adroth to burst, gets his wheel unlocked though. Oh, 6A is not the right choice there.
Oh, Adroth going crazy with these techs, but he was not ready for that one. That delay walk into grab to cause the TRM, and this will be over for Adroth.
There we go, yes. Once again, showing how scary Relius can be and how scary Dawn can be on Relius. Yet another situation where Dawn has secured him spot in top 8. Those of you who watched Blaze Blue have seen him before, and we'll be seeing more of him again. You know, as someone, I'm trying to learn Relius myself, kind of. So it's always a pleasure seeing a good Relius hanging around.
Absolutely. So yeah, looking at the bracket, it looks like our winners. No, we still have. I believe we have one more, right? Yeah, we have one more. We have one more match for pre-top 8, which is going to be Ice Cold versus Fazama. Once again, in winners quarters. So we have seen Fazama before, but we haven't seen Ice Cold yet, and we actually just mentioned him earlier, who is another strong Susanoo player. Definitely has a lot of tournament wins under his belt, so very scary, right? And we're just waiting for both of these players to get in here, and we'll start as soon as they do.
Yeah, so, for those of you who like Susanoo, we have another one. And for those of you who like snakes, yeah, we have 2 snakes.
Yeah, where's the Terramis though? DGF's gonna be upset.
I mean, DGF already gave us all the support we could ever ask for, right?
That's true, that's true. But yes, our players can start whenever. Now, we have talked about the Fazama versus Susanoo matchups plenty of times. I mean, you have in our previous tournaments. But if you want to give us a quick recap, how do you think it goes?
I do think that it's actually very hard for Susanoo to be ground versus air Fazama, but Susanoo can actually somewhat contest Fazama air to air, which is funny because it's actually some very wonky air buttons. I'm sure I don't need to tell you that.
Yes.
But in this scenario where Fazama gets himself locked down by Susanoo, Fazama actually has a very difficult time trying to worm his way out. So it's just a matter of chasing him down and preventing him from just kind of freely maneuvering around with chains. As Susanoo, you want to be very mobile in this match. You can't just kind of sit there and wait for Fazama to do something. You just have to be proactive. Oh god, my voice is dying.
Get some water.
I'm not weak like you. I do not need water.
I need water. Water, Sandy, water. Alright, but looks like we're going to get ready. Ice Cool versus Fazama. Both incredibly strong players. I am looking forward to seeing this snake matchup. So many snakes. They're all over the place.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like 3 out of like the 35 characters are snakes, and maybe it doesn't seem like a lot statistically, but it's more than most.
But the other statistics, we have like Noel clones, right? Where are those?
I mean, we do have a Murakumo still alive in bracket and loser side.
That's true, but you know, it's just one.
Well, I mean, if we watched every single match, there might have been another Murakumo in there.
Okay.
Right? We haven't seen them all, every single player.
Right.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately, we'd be here forever if we had to watch every match. So.
As much as I like BlazBlue, I don't think I can do that. Sorry people. Sorry viewers.
Well, I mean, I know I could. That's because I had nothing better to do with my life. But I know not only I, but most players wouldn't want to sit here for like literally 8 hours. So I can understand that.
Yes. I'd be a little exhausted at the end, you know. All right.
You're not even playing. Come on.
What are you talking about? I played earlier today.
No, you didn't. Don't lie.
I did. Advanced VX can vouch for me. I played against him. It was funny. Anyways, we got Ice Cold versus Fazama. All right, so now let's. Yeah, and there you go. That's what you were talking about earlier, right? Fazama trying to worm his way out of pressure, but yeah,
it's actually very difficult for him to do so once he finds himself locked down. That's a classic crusher. Susanoo gets away with a lot as well because most people don't want to barrier him. So
yeah.
The only time you really want to barrier is like right there. That is the right time to IBB. And then that was good awareness from Fazama. IBB at the perfect time, managed to get out and turn things around right before Ice Cold could even get DP as well.
Oh.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate time to OD there. He had to EA, but got a little greedy. Oh, he just sitting in neutral and gave him a chance to unlock his DP there.
All right, spending 50 meter.
Yeah, Fazama with the confirms there into Hotenjin.
Oh,
just drop it though.
Oh no, that's so unfortunate. But nice ODR by Fazama. Now this should kill. This should kill.
Yeah, sipping no drops, no commentator's curse. That will be death.
There it is. There we go. So much damage, and the combo wasn't even close to finished yet.
Yeah, if there's one thing you can rely on is like taking the big damage from Fazama when he gets his punishes.
Absolutely. So now Ice Cold trying to find a way in, and actually, yeah, great maneuvering through the chains. Unlocks
I mean, that was
Viper.
absolutely the time to go in because awareness on Ice Cold there to seeing that Fazama had no stocks on his Ouroboros. And gets hit by the fuzzy 60 after 60, another Susanoo classic into the triple overhead low. Gets
tricky.
Low. And that's going to be it. With 69 seconds on the clock.
Nice.
Nice indeed. It is very cool, or should I say, ice cool. I shouldn't commentate.
Anyways, back to the game. Looks as though Fazama in control, but this time the overhead does not connect.
That was the right time to OD, but even then, that move is plus, so ODing allowed Fazama to block. But Ice Cold going to take his turn and get one seal. Sometimes that one seal is all you need. I think that was a cross-up on barrier. I think that was a cross-up on barrier.
Oh, Susanoo 6B. What a funny button for a funny
There's no way he was wanting the 6B back.
No, oh, wow, tricky. Going for a reset there. Hungry coils. Going for a, oh no,
not the red spacing on the chain.
Can he kill off of this? Is this a kill?
Yes, this will kill.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I lied. I don't know anything about the character I main.
All right. Well, I can't believe this, Scrum. It's
Hey,
time
I
for
never
you to
said-
main a new character.
I never said I was good at this game.
But you are good at this game.
Don't lie to me. I didn't even know that wasn't gonna kill. I just assumed because Lightning Hands actually does add the most damage to the super. Plus, he also had God Press as well, which isn't the most, but it's like the third most. So
Right.
I thought that would have killed, but just
It
barely
was
not
close.
enough.
It was close. Yeah.
It was close, yeah.
It like that. That's like a clip for will it kill? You know, that's just how close it was.
You know, actually though, while he rapided the super, you can actually rapid that super into 6C, 6D into Grand Viper. If you do that, all of that's actually untechable, no matter how scaled the combo was.
Really?
But he opted, yeah.
Oh.
Because 60, 60 give like really hard knockdowns. So I was just if he had rapid there and done that, maybe that would have killed. But he opted for 3C, and 3C just wasn't enough, unfortunately.
Interesting. Well, you learn something new every day. And great ODR by Ice Cold once again. He is going crazy with these.
That, he didn't get bent there. First time he was punished. Second time he forced a block. Third time he actually got the punish.
Adaptation at its finest.
There we go. We're seeing them. He's learning as he fights.
He's adapting, improvise, adapt, overcome. All right, but Fazama going. Oh wow! Catches Fly Score with the low into a super. This will yield good damage. Very nice. And doesn't drop it this time. So 4.5k.
Yeah, the Ice Cold does not have ZP yet, but does spend a resource to get out.
Oh, 5A. No, can't. Doesn't go. You can't.
Oh, he could have confirmed that if he went to wheel, which would have been pretty cool. But you know, I don't blame him for that.
Yeah, that's not really something you could have hit.
It's kind of jank.
Yeah.
Oh, trading,
with the
but
backward
trade not in
hitbox.
favor for Ice Cold. Looks
Yeah.
like.
So Fazama taking round 1 of game 2, but the 5B catches Fazama. Although he did jump back, so he was a bit too far away, so Iso couldn't quite connect to him.
In that scenario, he had the 6D, but he went for like the greedier combo, which
Yeah.
is fair. I probably would have done the same thing too.
Unfortunate for Ice Cold though, the 2C in head and volt did not come out, so.
Ooh,
he was
great
very
jump
best.
out on the
Oh.
grab, getting lightning hands, and then we got the fuzzy into the full combo as well. DP unlock. There we go.
Yeah.
He's got more or less everything he'd want, minus the overhead.
Oh no.
Oh, that could-
that's so unfortunate.
That's not death. Without
No, he doesn't have wheel, but so he can't.
Fazama tried to jump out. You gotta watch out. The lightning hands is actually minus, despite how it looks, but it's not so minus that you can punish him. And so because of that, if you hesitate even for a second, you can get caught by something. And also the pushback makes it kind of hard to retaliate with an A button as well. Ooh, but that was a great 5A anti-air.
Yeah.
That's gonna give Fazama the side swap here.
Wow, optimization. I like it. That's what I like to see.
3.5k off,
yeah.
off a 5A non-counter hit. It's pretty good.
Baiting the 2C.
What's the damage? Look,
Oh, so unfortunate.
No full combo, but as I said before, in neutral, Fazama does have the advantage. And so, drops aren't necessarily the worst as long as you're not punished for them. This is the situation you don't want to be in, but I say that as Fazama had the perfect OD time, saw through that 60, but
it drops
just
it.
dropped the combo.
He gets the air grab. That is so unfortunate. And with the reversal sword. Oh my goodness, this is okay. Oh, it's okay. Fazama is
It's over. His mental is shattered.
It's over. Wow.
He's dead.
Yeah. Off of a drop combo. This is literally the worst case scenario.
This is why you don't drop combos.
Drop combos kill. This is a favorite quote of mine that I made up. Drop combos kill. They don't kill them. They kill you, the person who dropped the combo. Oh my goodness.
It's true. Like even though Fazama had like literally 10 times the amount of HP that Ice Cold had left, doesn't matter. You drop that combo, he was just dead. You give Susanoo a chance to run away with the game, and he will. That's just the kind of character he is, especially in the hands of a great player like Ice Cold.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaker, really. That should have been a game 3, but but it's all right. It's all right because Fazama is not out yet, right?
I mean, it's the thing though. Like, I'm pretty sure that whiff grab was supposed to be EA, and it's just the overtime, OD time, just literally ran out at the worst possible frame. So, yeah, it's just so unfortunate. I think, did Ice School have burst there? Like, he did, yeah. So I guess he just wanted to end it with the EA. So yeah, that's just how it goes. Unfortunately, not much to say there.
Yeah. But that is all of our pre-top 8 matches. We'll be moving on to top 8 next after a short break. But before the break, we have some ads for you. Scrim, would you like to talk to us about Vortex Gallery?
Yes, Vortex Gallery, a big fighting game tournament. It's comprised of many other fighting games, in fact. Some of those of you may have seen it before, but there will be BlazBlue there amongst many other games as well. We have the slide on stream right now. You can see there are going to be multiple tournaments on multiple days for multiple regions. So for those of you interested in NA, of course, check it out on February 18th. But there are also the Europe scene, Southeast Asia, Oceania, Japan, South America, Latam North, China, and Brazil, all on multiple different dates. So for all of you interested in not only Blaze, but any other fighting games, definitely check them out. I believe Blaze will be run here on this channel as well. Unfortunately, I will not be here to commentate. I am actually busy that day. But those of you who love BlazBlue and all other fighting games, definitely check out Vortex Gallery.
I'll be streaming it for BlazBlue. But yes, and then of course, if you want more BlazBlue tournament action, we have Snowfield every Friday at 7 p.m. PST. And it's okay, it's online, right? You don't need to go to locals for this. So if you want to play more BlazBlue, but no locals to go to, then this is for you. And also, they are having a series, right? So collect points in the Snowfield tournaments. The higher you place, the more points you get. Who knows? Maybe there might be a fancy reward at the end.
Yeah, Snowfield was definitely one of the biggest tournaments run last year consistently, so big shout outs to them. And this year we have the renewed Snowfield series now with its own what do you call those again? The point system? ELO system. Yes, thank you. Thank you, me, for remembering. Yes, we do have one of those now. So because of the consistency these tournaments are run, you enter them every Friday, maybe every other Friday if you're busy. You can definitely start seeing how you stack up compared to the other players. It's definitely very cool to see this series, a Snowfield series, grow over the past year or so it's been going on.
Absolutely. And of course, tomorrow is our Central Clash Champion 7 versus 7, West Coast versus East Coast. We are going to have some heavy hitters here. As you can see, I see Monarch right there, Base Tuxedo Mask, Psychotic, Beta Dude. Look at all these players. Jesus Christ. We are going to have a show tomorrow. Be there.
Easily some of NA's best players. Of course, we can't fit every one of NA's best players, but if you had to pick 7 versus 7, I'd say this is a very solid lineup. You want to see some good quality BlazBlue, definitely tune in tomorrow. I know I'll be here because I have no choice. I'm commentating, but I'd be here even if I wasn't commentating, and so should you. It'll be a great time.
I think our date is wrong though. It should say January 22nd.
Yes. Blame Kasha for that.
Yes, Kasha is our graphic designer. So if you have any complaints regarding the graphics, please refer to him.
They definitely look good. Kasha being our graphic designer, NTO. Everything looks good. Yeah. But as you can see here, he made a mistake. So I want everybody to yell
Point
at
him and laugh.
Yeah, right, laugh at him, please. Thank you.
I'm just a streamer and programmer. Okay, I don't do anything else. Yeah, commentator sometimes, But also we have news. DGF donated another $50.
Yes, Thank DGF you. Also a member of the tournament, which we'll be seeing tomorrow. Also donated another $50 to our tournament. Thank you so much, DGF.
You think you're better than me, DGF, huh? You think you can donate more money than me in my own tournaments? You walk in here and you disrespect me like this? I can't believe this. I gotta donate another 100. Hold on, I'm gonna do it right now.
Ooh, yeah. Speaking of donating, actually though, there is also this is our first Central Clash actually set up with Matcherino. So for those of you at home who want to help donate to the tournament in your own way, definitely check out the Matcherino link. I think it's in in chat right now. So you go and type in exclamation mark Matcherino.
Yes, and then comment. You can't beat me. DGF. All right, perfect, beautiful.
Oh, there you go. I guess we'll be having an even bigger prize pool for the tournament. Thank you, CH Final, for donating even more to your own tournament.
That's right. It's all me, baby.
Can't-
Let's go.
Can't be one-upped, so he wants to at least. Oh, sorry, Final can't win at Blazes, so he has to win at money.
No, you can't do this to me.
He's paid to win,
no,
everyone.
Not pay to win. No. But yes, thank you for those of you who have also done the small donation in the match arena. I don't know what they're called, but
Like what's the coupons? Like the little small match arena
the
coupons.
yeah. But thank you for doing those if you have. We really appreciate it, and I really appreciate everyone watching this tournament, and us running this tournament is also so much fun. So we love doing it for you guys. But it's not over yet. Top 8 coming up soon. In about 5 minutes. We'll catch you later.
Okay.
Bye bye. See you in a bit.
See ya.
Okay. Welcome. Central Clash 2023 top 8. We're swapping out commentators here. How are you doing, Mr. Scrimyor?
Well, I'm doing all right. I'm stuck here commentating once again for top 8, so I hope you guys aren't tired of me. But we have swapped out our CH final for Kasha, our TO and graphic designer. How are you doing, Kasha?
I'm doing pretty good. I've been watching the bracket progress, of course, but I just want to make some quick shout-outs to some pretty interesting things I thought happened. Remains knocked Julio into losers in round 2. Euchre with the upset onto Murakumo 14. Play Guy knocking Metal Wolf into losers as well. And Sodelic with the super monstrous losers run almost in the top 8, beating Small Fry, Salvage, Killer Cobbs, Troicha, and then losing to your boyfriend. So shoutouts to some of the upsets right there. Those were the ones that stood out to me the most.
Unfortunately, we haven't had much a chance to watch losers, in fact, at all. But yeah, some wild things happen in losers, and right now our top 8 is currently looking pretty strong. We did see the winner side top 8 already. We went over that, but loser side currently we do have your boyfriend Euchre and Krubj, who we saw earlier, seeded in. But we do have one more match being decided between Fazama and Murakumo number 14, as you said. They're currently playing at the moment, I believe. So whoever wins between them will be our last top 8. But until that's decided, we do have the Ragnar mirror I was talking about earlier with Play Guy versus Beta Dude.
Yes. So there were actually 4 very strong Ragnas in this bracket. Beta Dude, Play Guy, Oni, and Shoicha.
Oh, I was saying 3. I didn't know Shoicha was in here. My bad, Shoicha. Then yes, there were in fact 4 really good Ragnas.
Yes, and Beta Dude actually knocked Oni into losers, so we're going to see if he can take out the other Ragna here and see if he can lay claim to the best Ragna still.
Here we have Ragna Footsies at its finest with the 5B, but does get caught with a 2D counter. That is going to lead to a full confirm, as well as the corner. Actually, solid damage as well, 2D being a very strong counter hitting punishment there. I'm not sure what Beta Dude's trying to hit.
Yeah, he was instant blocking the whole string right there, and I think the 2D was just like a hard call out on him trying to press something or jump there.
I like the instant block into dash block from Beta Dude there, because he did see that Play Guy IV'd the dead spike. Oh, the throw! Ragna being a grappler once again in this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, a character as straightforward as Ragna, you're not going to have the flashiest of mix-ups, so just relying on a really solid strike throw game is definitely solid.
Interesting.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that was gonna hurt, so I can understand why Beta Dude want to burst that with a 5C punish into 6C confirm.
Yeah, but now the Play Guy actually in a really good spot. He's got OD and 50 meter.
Ooh, but great block on the IAD cross-up.
DPRC.
And now we're back to Ragna neutral. I say that as Ragna jumps in and JCs, a classic Ragna neutral.
Wow, okay. Play Guy with the first round. You know, and these sort of like Shoto mirrors are like 2 regular characters, as we'll say. There's going to be a lot of interactions between the 2 since they don't have any like crazy gimmicks or anything like that.
Nice instant blocking. Those are almost all instant blocks. I guess if you can instant block any character, it would be your own character, so that makes sense.
Yeah, wow. Grab tech into 5B counter hit forces the burst off of Play Guy though.
And actually, because of all those instant blocks, Play Guy actually had more heat than Beta Dude, despite Beta Dude being on the offensive.
Yeah, we're getting a little scrappy, and Beta Dude is coming out on top of these scrambles. Grabs the corner confirm and active flow, so he's going to close the round with the OD lead. Looking pretty solid so far.
And we're going into game 3 here, round 3, sorry. Oh, the game of Nightmare Edge connecting, giving you a full confirm here.
I don't know what thought process he had to do that Nightmare Edge there, but it works out perfectly.
a nice awareness on Beidou to end on DDP over Nightmare Edge because the combo started with Nightmare Edge. Ending on DDP is actually stronger than ending on Nightmare Edge.
Oh no. He got the OD 5A hit, but no full confirm, so like guy doesn't get the most out of that OD, and that's gonna be a full combo of probably death.
Yeah, because that was a raw OD.
Yeah.
So he had the maximum 4-second timer with that amount of HP, ending on a perfect, because, well, I guess it was a Ragnar perfect because of the lifesteal.
Yeah, I mean, as you know, Ragnar's your middle of the road regular character, but he does pump out a good amount of damage in OD, especially on a raw OD 5B counter hit, so. Solid confirmed there. Beta Dude takes the lead.
What do you think Plagueeye has to do better here in this matchup?
It did kind of feel like round one, both players are kind of feeling each other out, but I feel like Plagueeye has fallen a bit behind in the scramble situation, but, you know, a good adaptation here. Actually picks up that 2v air hit right there, which is really nice. Forcing the burst. Both players really want momentum, I think. All these throws are coming out, as we were talking about earlier, the strike throw game, the main mix-up.
Oh yeah, the classic 2D Hellspang. It's some jank frame shot that catches jump outs, hitting something there. And then the JC counter, no full confirm though. Beta Dude sitting on active flare. It's gonna expire though. It's just over now.
The Hellspang is very... Oh, that 5B was really good.
That 5B was super active. Oh, the triple overhead. Not something you see very often. And that should
be able to clean it up.
Yeah. That because of Ragnar's HP, that did allow the Carnage Scissors to kill there.
Yeah, that, I would say honestly, the more I've been watching Beta Dude, the more I've noticed that that's like one of the main things that he does in neutral very well, which is picking the exact moment to IAD JC, and like, I don't think any other Ragnar utilizes that as well as he is.
Oh, that was a blue beat.
Yeah, not quite a full combo, but Plagueeye already lost like 70% of his life, and that throw is actually gonna kill.
Yeah, you can't really skip no burst. That's just losing all the interaction. And Ragnar, you know, he's not really all that healthy. Not a healthy guy. So
yeah, that quickly went from like looking very even game one, round one, and then it sort of just snowballed out of control, and all of a sudden Beta Dude just kind of won 2-0.
I mean, we did see Beta Dude lose the first round, as you mentioned. And that's just what it means to adapt, though, right? I don't think Plagueeye really did anything different. It's just that Beta Dude just played differently. At the very start, we saw Beta Dude get hit by the counter hit 2D, which just showed some signs of impatience there, and that was it snowballed from there, right? But once Beta Dude was aware of how Plagueye's playing his pressure strings, he was just able to turn into more of a neutral-oriented game, and he just kind of came out on top every time. But with that, we do have our next top 8 winners side match with Ice Cool versus Dawn. This is a matchup I was talking about earlier. A classic matchup for sure. I've seen these two play quite a few times actually in grand finals of different tournaments. So
that is true. This is a classic for NA net play at this point. But Ice Cool's been a monster for quite a while now. Dawn, I think in the last year, has really come into, like, he went from being that guy who often makes top 8 to like he's usually a shoo-in for top 8 and probably close to like top 4, top 3 range at this point. So he is indeed on the grind to hit those #1 placings consistently. We will see if he can do it there. And quick update, Fazama did defeat Murakumo number 14 2-1, so he will round out our last spot.
Oh, I was talking about it earlier how we had another Murakumo in the bracket, but I suppose we will not be seeing any of number 14, unfortunately. Very solid Mu 12 player, but we will be seeing more of Fazama for those of you who are a fan of Fazama. I know I am. So we'll be seeing more of him on loser side of this tournament.
That is true. So yeah, we're just waiting for them to join the room.
Aren't they already here?
Well, I guess we're waiting for them to start.
Yes, bubble players, feel free to start whenever. We are all set.
Yeah, I want to say, you know, as we were talking about Ice Cool being such a strong player, I do think that he has the edge in the head-to-head here, but these two players play a good bit, I believe, with one another, so I wouldn't be surprised to see some new things come out.
Well, we still have to watch this match first. We're not sure how this is gonna go. We actually did see Ice Cool. We saw Dawn fight against Adroth previously. In fact, another Susanoo, who unfortunately was not able to defeat Dawn. But we'll see if his fellow Susanoo player Ice Cool has what it takes. I did mention earlier that these two have fought very recently. They're both good friends, if I recall, as well. So it's going to be the friendship kill here. So I've got to play that one song from Yu-Gi-Oh! No matter what. As the two friends duke it out once again. I do remember, again, I saw this matchup very recently, in fact, in a grand finals, and I believe High School took it. And I think there's another instance somewhere in my memory of these two fighting in a different grand finals, and High School taking it once again. But this time, unlike a grand finals, this is a first to two still, because this is not a finals. So we'll see if maybe that is what Dawn had, or what Dawn needs to take it.
Yes, that is true.
Because no matter how you look at it, this matchup is definitely in Relius' favor. It's just a matter of how we play it. Right now, Susanoo already managed to close the gap, start getting his seals unlocked with his JA, very good button, but you only managed to get lightning hands. And yeah, all you can really do is EA there. The doll would have prevented him from doing anything else, but that was a good choice. Still on the EA. Get active flow, double overhead, gets the DP as well.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to see when you're ODRing through rally stuff. Is if he's already swung the doll and he's whipping a big normal, then you can't really do anything. Sure. But at the same time, you know, EA doesn't give the hugest reward, especially for a character like Susanoo who wants to seal unlocks. But it does let you either reset to neutral or even start your momentum.
Speaking of momentum, those crush triggers, we've been seeing two of them actually, both of them very successful. Again, most players are a little hesitant about burying Susanoo for good reason, because burying does come with its own set of disadvantages, such as making moves more plus for your opponent, or increasing the frame advantage, I should say. So you'll want to give Susanoo even more of that. So you'll want to bury him. On top of all his moves moving forward anyways, it doesn't negate the barrier, but when you're not burying as much, it does give Susanoo a chance to use his crush trigger. And we did see it there, working twice on Dawn and giving Ice Cool the round. Nice JA as well. He's able to kill Ignis as well as close the gap and get his seals now. Looking very strong right now. Dawn not having his burst. And Ice Cool having pretty much all his seals. Catching the no-tech. This is more or less going to be it, actually.
He's just straight up.
Yeah, catching the no-tech, giving Ice Cool the perfect there.
Yeah, I think, you know, I would say Ice Cool's main strength is he is very good at the player-to-player interactions. Like, he knows his matchups pretty well, but I think that he really shines in being able to pick apart his opponent's habits, whether it's on their defense, their offense, and he always has the right choices to respond usually.
Yeah, I believe someone recently said in a different time where Ice Cool just always picks the right choice, essentially. And I can definitely see that. That was interesting. Whipping 3 5As into the grab, and it actually ended up working. You know, even though Susanoo is a big-bodied character, he does have a standard crouching hitbox, so the 5As like that will definitely whip on him on Light Taker or Hawkman.
Really good challenge there, and another no-tech. That one really hurts to get hit by because Susanoo gets to pick the seal and get the side swap right there too.
And that was also another no-tech punish there as well, forcing Dawn to burst.
Alright.
Oh, that Rabbit probably trying to bait a counter assault, but still managed to continue pressure anyways, getting his overhead unlocked as well. Oh, that's a punish though. 5A is +3, but that was just at the right time that ISO could not recover, giving Dawn the corner as well as advantage here. Well, going for the unblockable.
Oh, but that roll forward actually made the 140 whiff there.
I'm not sure if Dawn was ready for that because he still could have continued pressure even if Ignis whiffed there, but I guess he wasn't ready for the 2 140 to whiff.
It's last round for Ice Cool. He's getting a lot of mileage out of these last minute or delayed drive moves that are catching Dawn trying to jump out or just catching him unaware, really.
Yeah, there's the burst. He probably had to use that burst there, otherwise it would have been very, very bad. Trading with the doll. Oh, there's the OD in neutral. Just running straight up and going for the grab.
No fear right there. Yeah, I think Ice Cool's really looking for a counter still here, but Dawn not fighting.
Yeah, it's good on Dawn. Nice patience. Now he gets to take his turn. Oh, that's not time to deal with Bios though.
Ouch. Yeah, that was pretty solid on Ice Cool's side.
And I don't even think Dawn played poorly or anything. That was just Ice Cool, just really picking apart his opponent, as you said. He punished pretty much every no-tech that Dawn had there. And he was punished big. Like, when you give Zeus an opportunity to play his game, even more than he already had a chance, because he already got his knockdown, right? You're just giving him pretty much 2 times the advantage any other character would, because of the big damage as well as extra seals. So
yeah, that was pretty clinical, if I'm being honest. He was able to pick apart not only the no-techs and the defensive stuff, but also he had spots where he challenged perfectly with the 2A or the ODR. So once again showing why he's such a strong player, and he will earn his spot into winners finals. But for now, we're going to jump down to losers. We got Fazama versus Crunch, who also has been on quite a loser's run right here. If I take a look at it, let's see. Crunch lost to Masoma on stream, actually. I totally forgot that was on stream. And then beat Matt, Trotner, Oni, Remains, and Adroth to make it into top 8.
it's interesting that you mentioned it. Like, I remember I was there. I commentated Crunch versus Masoma, but despite Masoma knocking Crunch into losers, Crunch actually ended up advancing further, because it looks like Masoma lost to Ice Cool on winner's side and disappeared somewhere into losers. Oh, there he is. Lost to Noctis in losers.
Yeah, but no, this might be one of the first times we had a Celica in top 8 on our tournaments, so I'm always happy to see more character diversity.
Yes, I was talking about this with Final previously, but I do believe there have been Celicas in our tournaments before, but never in top 8. That is absolutely a new one for us here.
Yeah, I do remember the first time I saw this player, I was very surprised at how well they did, and then after a while I was just like, okay, they're just actually like a very solid player and a very solid Celica indeed. So I'm always happy to see this. But on the other hand, we've got the Fazama himself. In my head, honestly, the first thing I'm thinking of is that Fazama can probably 3-touch Celica off of most hits, so this might be a little bit scary.
That's true. I mean, Fazama definitely having crazy damage, and Fazama being the player to utilize that damage for sure. But we have seen it earlier that Celica's buttons are actually very, very good. Like,
yeah.
how else to say it? Like, she can contest Fazama at some very weird places, so it's just a matter of seeing if Crunch knows how to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Celica is universally seen as like a low tier, but she definitely has really good 2B, JC is really good, her 6A is good, her 5B is good. Even her projectile is pretty solid, I would say. But, you know, you won't get to do that much against Fazama.
Or at least one in that scenario. But we return to neutral Fazama. I was gonna say he's out of stocks, but as soon as he lands one chain, he does get his stocks back.
Yeah, and the great pickup there with the 3C to get the knockdown on a otherwise pretty hard to confirm off of it.
I do like the use of Celica kick to kind of adjust your neutral a bit, kind of like how Fazama uses his Gymnasium to do that as well. But we do get hit by the full confirm here, and that should be death. There we go.
Yeah, great combo right there, utilizing Hotenjin's low startup to pick up off the ground right there.
And we did manage to hold on to the burst though, so we didn't lose that much other than the round. So
oh my god.
Yeah, there we go. So you gotta keep your mental straight, keep calm. You still have your burst. Now you have the advantage. What's Crunch gonna do? Does this take you to the corner? Ooh, never mind. Ending with that combo there. I actually don't know 100% how Celica's Oki works because I don't really fight her, unfortunately. Not too many Celicas out there.
Yeah, this is honestly, once she knocks you down and you're blocking, she's got some very scary stagger with her 2v. So, Krub's just making mincemeat of Fazama that round. Like, got the knockdown and pretty much kept him in blocks the whole time until he died.
Yeah, I mean, it is what I was saying before, where Fazama, despite all his strengths, he's a character without a reversal, and that's just how it is. Even with most characters like him, so... being run over by a character like this is definitely not unheard of if you lose neutral. He's trying to roll out there, but unfortunately he does get caught by the 2A. Now we're still going to take some damage here, and you have to guess again what's going to happen on mix-up here. Ooh, good OD, at least enough to get out. Does get caught with the chain, returning to neutral.
Drops the combo, but he got out at least, so he can at least try. Oh my god, the counter hit JC into the full confirm too. Looking good for Crunch.
Yeah, that's going to be the cancel out, but the Celica kick to try and just end neutral early, but was not able to take a turn. Fazama managed to get out, and now it's his turn.
Okay, interesting OD after instant. Wow.
That chain anti-air.
Oh my god,
that was a full conversion. That's
so
death.
tragic.
Yeah, because
wow.
Ozma's OD makes it so his chains have the full amount of hit stun no matter the distance. That random 2D was just like the perfect anti-air, and he's able to convert that to death. Very, very good stuff from Fazama there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he meant to do that as an anti-air or if he literally just wanted to go upwards to move out of it, but the fact that it counter hit like right as the chain came out and he was able to get the full combo meant that Krubs was just basically dead there because he had a full OD bar.
I mean, I'm just assuming, as you said, he probably just wanted the 2D to get out, but he had the awareness to see, oh wait, that hit, and then he just killed.
Yeah. And, you know, I can't help but think back to what I was talking about, where, like, the right hit on Fazama will definitely just delete Celica from the game.
Yeah, especially because he was already in OD. A full OD stack at that. Catching the backdash. That's going to be a good chunk of damage as well with the C follow-up, the scoop. That's going to be like 4K. There you go.
Yeah. 4K, very nice. Okay, all Fazama right now.
Or is it? It looks like Krubs just taking a turn. Oh, the run up heel.
What am I looking at? He just ran up to the heel super and then 5-8 him right after.
Well, the heel super doesn't actually have that much recovery, which is why she can do it in combos.
Yeah.
And I think that was just like a knowledge check there because she just did it. And then when Fazama was like, oh wait, he's supering, he went to go hit a button and, you know, I guess didn't realize how plus it is, I guess, if that's the right term, considering it doesn't even...
Maybe even looking for like a counter assault or something there. I actually don't know the properties on that heel super, so I couldn't say for sure, but whatever it was, it turned everything around.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can definitely say for sure, like, after the super was done, like, that was absolutely knowledge check, because it definitely has a lot less recovery than you think it would with the super. But just doing it right there was something, alright. It would have gotten me, too.
Very nice stance follow-up to one through the long-range 5D right there, but Krubs finds the hit, and that's going to be the corner.
What's the mix-up?
Okay. Yeah, the 2A Abari not working out for Fazama, so he's got to stay strong, gets clipped by the overhead. Let's see how much Krubs can pump out of this.
It sounds like it's a little interesting because at that range that she was at, she actually can't hit you with a low, but she can hit you with a very far-reaching overhead. So you have to be ready for that. And this could be death.
Should be death with the super here. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, Fuzz stole a lot of momentum back with that random OD 2D that hit and won him the game. But honestly, Crunch has been looking pretty solid once he gets Fazama knocked down.
Yeah, it's just getting in is always going to be the hardest part, but that time we just definitely saw Krubs just run his game plan, and it worked. Looks like we're going to character select, probably just going to take some time to calm down, reset the mental, refresh yourself a bit. I don't see Fazama changing characters here, so most likely just taking some time to really think about this. This is on loser's side, so whoever loses this is out of the tournament.
I mean, he does have a secondary Hakumen, but, of course, Fazama is his tried and true. I will say it does hurt not having a reversal against a character like this, where she's just kind of staggering you straight to death, but...
in this situation, like Celica's 2B, it's already a good button. It's like a 2 hitting, it vacuums, and it's a low, so that's just like a regular stagger. Without having a reversal, it's just it really wears on your mental after a while, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like very simple strings he's doing, and technically it is, but it can be a lot harder to get out of it than you think. And that 2B is like barely minus, so it's not even the worst pressure reset either. Okay.
We're back to neutral though. Fazama is waiting for his stacks. There it is. He gets his chains.
There you go.
It goes right in over the projectile, getting the full combo here. Ooh, that's a very good way to beat Celica up. Usually, because Celica upper is an armored move, you can grab her out of it. But doing the stance is actually a very good way to check the VP or reversal, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, but that was a full OD, and look how much life is on the board for Krugs right now.
Can you get it back? He's gonna
look
super
at that green life! Oh my god!
And just like that, Krubs has the health advantage. Fazama's gonna need at least a combo and a half to make it put her back to where she was before.
Yeah, this is going to chunk all that health that she just healed, but I mean that would have killed otherwise. Like,
yeah, like Krubs would have been dead.
Wow.
Literal, like maybe 4k health regen there. Great JC, and it's a counter hit, so we got a conversion.
Yeah, I'm looking at Fuzz's OD right here, wondering if he's going to use it defensively.
Maybe he wanted to there, and it's a little too late, because, a lot of times when you burst on overhead, you usually want to OD through it.
Yeah, the JC counter hit is just like, it's putting up a wall, and Fazama, if he touches it at all, it's just a full conversion for Krugs, so.
Not only is it JC long, it hits twice, so it's actually very active as well.
Okay, so Fuzz on his last round here, potentially.
Oh, there it is again, that JC!
JC!
It's actually kind of similar to Hawkins' JC, except she can actually get a conversion after hitting it.
Yeah, and it's probably more active than Hawkins' JC too, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and Celica's afterburner combos, no joke on the damage. Like, hitting 3k, maybe even 4k on certain hits. Staying strong on defense, he does not want to get his counters so faded, but the fatal counter right there.
Yeah, he had to burst that, so Fazama cannot be touched anymore, and also missing his overdrive, which is one of Fazama's best tools, puts him in a very strange scenario, but wouldn't count him out just yet. That was a good chain, air to air. Gonna have to try and slowly pick apart Krubs here. This is a good start.
He doesn't have that much life left to chew through. He probably just needs one solid combo. I'm not sure if he wanted that.
I don't think he did, but it's fine. He had to spend 50 meter, but he's safe.
The green health's going up though. Oh, the Celica kick RC low.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for the Celica kick RC. And with that, Krubs does take it over Fazama.
Not an easy one for Krubs, but looking very solid. Another win on the board for Celica. Okay, so we now have Euchre and your boyfriend.
Oh, another Hazama. I forgot. We actually have 2 Hazamas in top 8. Or, we did.
Yes. So we'll see if Euchre can handle the burden of being the last Hazama in this top 8. He's going up against a monstrous platinum player, though. Your boyfriend actually taking Beta Dude to last game, last round. So definitely no slouch on his own.
I know you are a Platinum fan yourself, aren't you? How do you feel about this matchup?
Um, so there are a lot of players who kind of like, Platinum's got a lot of tricks and stuff like that, and there are some players who will try to use those tricks to their utmost. Getting away with invuln on C hard car, or like using the pogo to go through projectiles and such. But I think in terms of a Platinum style, your boyfriend is a lot more consistent and just playing like regular footsies based Blaze Blue, except he's playing a character that has a lot more to it. But as we say that, it's not even going to be Platinum, it's going to be Jin.
Oh, well, there you go. Jin versus Fazama. This is a classic matchup for sure. Both these characters have existed for quite a while, all the way back in at least CS. So.
Yeah, and this is not some random other Jin that he's playing. He's very solid on Jin as well. So no surprise here to see the Jin come out.
I can actually see Jin and Platinum do share a fair bit of similarities, so I can understand how you can transition from one to the other.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Euchre out of chain stocks momentarily, but the Dimension, good bait on that, crushing the anti-air right there.
Though I'm interested as to why your boyfriend would pick Jin over Platinum. Is there something you feel like Jin does better than Platinum in this matchup?
He does have access to a lot more consistent reversals, which is the main thing that comes to my mind. But he could also just want the consistency with confirms, I think. Because you're going to be scrapping with Fazama a lot, and you're going to get some weird air hits and stuff like that. And Jin's freeze and specials with his 25 meter makes random confirms a lot more pleasant, honestly.
It's fair, I can understand that.
But Euchre cleans it up, finds the hit.
Yeah, I mean, as you said though, there were definitely a lot of scraps in there. I don't think there were too many full combos, just kind of stray hits. But Euchre was actually the one coming on top there, unfortunately for your boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, very nice call out on the jump right there, Euchre.
It's just I also, well, what you said about Jin is true. I do feel like Jin is sorely lacking in the anti-air department. And while anti-airs aren't necessarily the best thing to do against Fazama, especially because of his air mobility, it's something that Platinum just straight up has better over Jin,
Yeah, and so far Euchre has tucked, I think, 3 for 3 graphs so far, so Cobb's not quite 4 for 4. Let's just keep going, why not? So Pops has not been able to actually open up Euchre once he gets the hit. Bit of a drop there, and Pops is actually going to be very happy picking that up. That was actually a reset.
Yeah, that was the Jin reset 5C. I'm not sure what Euchre might have been hitting out of freeze there, but the 5C was the counter hit.
Okay, great mash right there. And that's actually a counter hit 6A, so that's going to be a full combo.
It's the only time Jin can really combo off his 6A meterlessly.
Okay, well, I did say that Euchre was not getting opened up, but he's starting to show the cracks, unfortunately.
Hey,
not on the grabs.
He's not getting opened up by the grabs.
Just the random frame traps right there, not expecting the J214C.
No, that was J2140. That was an overhead he got hit by.
Okay.
But yeah, with that, your boyfriend actually did turn things around there. He managed to just get the better of Euchre, more or less. But what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think he was just ready to catch Euchre mashing or trying to wiggle on defense a little bit too much, I think. I get it, because gen pressure is like... You can look at some gen pressure and be like, this is really fake, I'm gonna mash out of it or something like that, but that's where the trick comes in, because sometimes he can turn the string from something that looks super fake into something that actually is just designed to catch that way. It's all about timing it correctly, I think.
That was an interesting dashboard into Fubuki. And I think Jin can actually confirm off counter hit Fubuki, but even if you don't, it's because it's a counter, they get knocked down, so it's still fine.
Yeah, that run under was crazy, honestly.
Nice tricky chains from Euchre. It's gonna give him a full combo here. Though,
yeah, on the other hand, Euchre's been very good at using his chains of movement trickily into grabbing stray hits on the
Oh, he was just slightly too late on the EA there, turned into a counter crush trigger.
Oh my
But-
god.
Oh, and that's the first grab we didn't see Euchre tech.
Yeah, the jump forward JA was a great answer to the chain approach right there. Stuffing him out of the air.
Throw counter and
What?
gear. I'm not sure what possessed him to throw right there, but clearly it was the correct choice.
The spacing a little bit off, but that 6A whiffing gives Euchre a chance. Oh my god. He's not afraid to scrap. That's like twice or maybe 3 times he's tucked there and gotten in the bar out. But at that time, Euchre counter hits it right there. Solid damage. But this is scary because Jen
that
with
JC.
OD can just kill.
Yeah, that JC hit into a full conversion. I don't think this kills though. Oh, no,
I
double
think
super
this
it kills.
kills,
It
yeah.
kills, yeah. I wasn't sure if you convert into double super from there, but he did. So that is absolutely death. With Euchre dying on burst, unfortunately. Not that you could have even used it because that was an OD combo. That was a fantastic JC counter hit confirmed, and that just straight up killed him.
Yeah, I mean that's the scary part about playing against Jen is that random stray hit will just turn into a shit ton of damage because of that OD confirm. So
I mean, usually for like a lot of like the shadow characters, like their OD pretty much only exists to just like double their damage essentially, and that was just a great use of it from what we saw.
very nice from your boyfriend. I think we're gonna do one more losers round before we head on up to winners. So Play Guy and Crudge will be up. And then we will have, let's see, let me open the bracket. Play Guy versus Crouch, Don and your boyfriend, and then we will hop over to winners finals with Beta Dude versus Ice.
All right, sounds good. With that, actually, Fazama and Euchre, both Fazama players, were unfortunately limited at the same time. So we're now up to our top 6 players. And we still have we had 2 Ragnars and 2 Hazamas. That's funny.
That's true. The 2 Ragnars are still in, so Play Guy going to be fighting to see if he can get a run back versus Beta Dude. He's got a long way to go. There's a lot of really strong competition in his way, but first, he cannot overlook the Celica.
Yeah, Crubs, this is, I believe, the first time Crubs entered one of our tournaments, and they're really showing their stuff, already making it to top 6.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what we saw against Fazama is not going to cut it the same against Play Guy because unlike Hazama, Celica cannot just run over and stagger him to death because of the Inferno Divider.
Yeah, Ragnar has a proper reversal, but at the same time, though, Ragnar isn't anywhere near as mobile as Hazama, so whenever Ragnar wants to go in, Celica is technically also in as well, right? So, and like, right there, like JC, while Ragnar's JC is good, I think in an air-to-air, Celica's JC is just better.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen how much mileage Crumb is getting off of these JCs. Grab confirmed. Solid damage, nothing special, but knockdown in the corner.
But there it is, that's the first DP of many we'll most likely be seeing. Celica's pressure usually revolves around staggers or like a slow-ish overhead, and both Ragnar's can just smash through both those.
Yeah, and I think this is where Ragnar might have the edge over Celica. Like, in terms of neutral and buttons, like, you could even say they're comparable, but Ragnar having proper reversals and stuff like that does definitely help.
And looking at that green bar, that's crazy. It looks like Crumb cannot throw out the super randomly this time. We're not kind of missing the meter for that. But we're kind of doing the dance in neutral here. What are we looking for? Players trying to find an opening, but neither of them taking the bait. There we go. Play guy jumping in, misjudging the discipline, ends up losing priority, but DP does beat the overhead. And now he is at the advantage with the Hellspring frame trap. That should be it.
Multi-hitting DPs going through the armor right there. Play guy takes that.
I think it clashed in the first hit, right? So technically,
Yeah.
I could have actually canceled that, but I didn't even need to because, as you said, a multi-hitting DP just straight up beats the one hit on the Celica upper. No, it was the Celica, that was the overhead. So.
Yeah, Inferno Divider is such a good DP, honestly. Alright, not falling
Nice.
for the strike throw right there.
I like how, as we've been progressing through the bracket, people have been taking more and more throws. That's good. Look at the range Celica can fresh you at. That is definitely comparable to Ragna. Celica taking her turn here as well. Drops the combo, but that's okay. Never mind, it's not. That's the reversal. That's what I've been waiting for. Yeah, because Celica upper is an armored move, you can absolutely grab her out of it. So it is a DP that loses grips.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
not
god.
That's interesting. Usually that the raw
again. Oh my god, Play Guy just ripping a DP right there. Celica's backdash is actually quite good.
We saw it earlier how little recovery that Super has.
Yeah.
So I can respect that decision, thinking that Celica's gonna hit a button here. But it looks like Cobb throws the level 2 mix up this time with just the backdash to make the DP.
Yeah, looking good. He is down the OD, so Play Guy's at an advantage right here. And the JC counter hit, leading to the full combo.
Yeah, that is a full combo right there. Good chunk of life gained back as well as 3K. Oh, the 6B
Oh
anti-air.
God. Yeah, picks it up. It was actually a air hit right there, so good pickup from Play Guy.
Yeah, Ragna's
More hit.
damage is nothing but consistent, if anything. So that's two 3.3k combos right there. But there's more than 60% Celica's life. There we go. That would have killed. So forcing the burst off Krubsh. And now Krubsh has to be more offensive now because no burst and being a life deficit forces the advantage to Ragna. But it looks like Krubsh was able to get something going with a good chunk of damage into the low dash overhead, forcing the burst off Play Guy here. Now we're back to neutral. Both players not getting their burst back for the rest of this game.
Yeah, this is not easy for... Okay. I was gonna say not the simplest situation, because I think Play Guy actually was in death range of single hit right there with the 50 meter, but it does manage to find a counter hit, edging his way out. On top of that...
Yeah, I mean, at that specific scenario, in that distance, I don't think Celica had a button fast enough to contest Ragnar 5e. It is the Jesus kick for a reason, so... I'm not sure what Celica hit, but 5B was just faster, and that just led to death.
Oh my god, 5B showing its worth right there.
Oh, and
the
5B shows its
backdash
worth
back.
again, yeah. We did see a lot of 5B catches on the earlier backdashes from Fazama, but now we're just seeing catch Celicas as well.
And this really hurts. 15 seconds into the round, and Cobb is already down to half HP. Ripping the raw OT though, so
That
life
was
is
good.
coming back.
Yeah, that was a good 6B. She does have a good anti-air, but no full combo. Unfortunately, that was a drop.
Yeah, that's probably still worth it, honestly. Like, combo drop, but she took the turn back and got some HP, but the very nice anti-air there from the guy. Not gonna close it out.
Play Guy could have closed it if he wanted to spend the OD, but it seems like he was confident in being able to open up Cobb one more time, and it paid off. Managed to take the Rampart himself on set point here while keeping the OD. Oh, and the JC counter hit.
We were talking about how good Celica's JC, but Ragna JC also no slouch. Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, no proper knockdown from the Celica upper, even on counter hit.
It is interesting that it is the way it is, but I can kind of see it. Are we gonna get the super here? Yeah, we are. Again, that health back.
That's gonna help a lot. And he's actually building more green health as we go on. Actually, not anymore, he's good.
That was a raw 6C from Play Guy. I don't think that's what he wanted, but it worked. It could have been a DP, but I'm not sure. Nice block on the 6B.
Very nice. Interrupts the Hellsfang follow-up right there.
Yeah, like I wanted to go for a cheeky, slow Hellsfang follow-up and probably rapid it, but Grubs was ready with the 2A. Now we're back to neutral. Play Guy not having his burst though. Oh, that was an interesting, interesting quote-unquote anti-air there. Can Celica kill off this?
I think if she sends... Yeah, I was gonna say, if she sends OD, she can definitely go for it. And, you know, that's a fine usage of OD, I think. He was definitely very close to death, so... close it out. Don't get.
Yeah, definitely don't want to risk the round there. If I don't think you would have killed without OD, so might as well spend it and give yourself a full round buffer.
Oh, JA confirmed. Look at this.
And it's still going. Look at that. And there's the overhead forcing the burst off play guy already.
Massive corner carry on JA. Air to air. That 2A catching the anti-air.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh no!
What's happening?
No! Oh my God! Crumbs went for the Twitter clip fatal counter into the full charge crush trigger. The distance was a little bit off, but oh no! It doesn't kill. Okay.
I think Crumbs is super there. There are a lot of things. Too many things happened. I couldn't even commentate in time. But yeah, as you said, base the DP went for the super fancy Twitter combo. Did not finish it though. Unfortunately, crush trigger was not in range. But the basic DP again, and oh god, so many things happened. Also, why are we back here? Are we gonna take a bit of a break, reset the mental? Looks like it.
Oh. It does look like Play Guy has to DQ himself. He has something to do, so that's actually going to be Crumbs going through.
Well, maybe not. It looks like Play Guy had something to do. Unfortunate, but. You know, that's how it goes. Honestly, though, if Play Guy was going to win and then DQ, that would just kind of feel bad for Krubj. So, if he had to leave anyways, and I suppose it's better to be now than later. It is unfortunate, though, for those of you who wanted to see the epic conclusion to the match, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that was a fun one to watch for sure. So hopefully we get to see the run back sometime. But we are going to progress the bracket. We've got Don versus your boyfriend, and then we're going up to winners finals. I have not seen these two play. I don't know if your boyfriend is gonna opt for Platinum or Jin here. My head says Jin, but
yeah, I mean,
we'll see if he tries.
Yeah, but my knee-jerk reaction versus Relius, I'd probably take Jin, just because, as you mentioned earlier, Jin does actually have reversals. The reversal's not necessarily the best choice against Relius, but it's something, right? But we'll see. Oh, it looks like we're going Platinum.
Alright, we will see. Yeah, I honestly do not know how this match is going to go. So I guess we'll just learn as we go. But yeah, I mean, the reason I thought it was going to be Jen is because Jen has access to the reversals on demand, and Yuki Kaze is a great option against Doll Oki to just get out of the corner for free. But Platinum is his bread and butter, so maybe he just knows the matchup better here.
I mean, perhaps. Like, we definitely saw a lot of very strong choices from Platinum, and just your boyfriend absolutely knows the character well, so sometimes just character comfort's better than matchups.
Yeah, right there, jumping straight over the JD to get a confirm.
We did drop the combo, unfortunately, but Relly is still on the defensive.
Yeah, pulling a second item out here.
Nice use of JB to hit the doll behind, but still gets tagged by 214A. There it is again. Yeah, Relly is always looking for that throw, and low on Domby to get everything back, everything he wants to see.
Yeah, he's gonna get maximum time on this thanks to the 2-2A route.
Not quite ready for the. Yeah, they're not quite ready for the command grab. This won't kill, but if he does get to reset the doll a bit here.
It is very low, so he is gonna have to unsummon, and this is the danger now. Platinum, very scary with the TK Swallowman's on.
Full screen duo BIOS does manage to get over it because of the bomb prevented Relius from running.
2C has a lot of whiff recovery, so good that did not get punished, but the lead lay into the 2A.
It's interesting because usually in situations like that, when you lead lay but your move hits the doll, it still ends up hitting Relius because it extends the active bit of your move. But I guess even with that, lead lay still managed to dodge the hard car, giving Dawn here the first round. They're looking pretty strong here in the second round, though. Ignis is on blue health, so he's gonna have to desummon her, and it's gonna take a while for her to come back sooner or later. There it is. It looks like Dawn opts for the aggressive Relius though.
God. Yeah, that was the start of the 2C, I'm pretty sure. So, Relius JC clipping it before it came out. Oh my god, the other side right there. Okay, yeah, he's just trying to spend the bats because he doesn't want the bats on offense. And then right here, we're seeing the value of the bomb. It's actually one of Platinum's best items because of how active it is and the fact that it stays
go away. Yeah, even when you hit Platinum, the bombs don't go away. That's one of the more rare things in BlazBlue.
Yeah, throwing away the pan is not going to help him in neutral, so he's going to opt for something else. The hammer is a big threat actually because of the unblockable nature of it.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, the Super Hammer actually not only is it guard crushes, but it also has a property where it sends a big unblockable projectile along the ground and it just hits you. But it doesn't really matter if you have a chance to use it, with Dawn taking it quickly before your boyfriend had a chance to even swing the hammer.
Yeah. But Dawn manages to pick it apart. I was getting a little bit nervous during there because of the threat of the enhanced hammer makes a lot of people very jumpy, but he did manage to find the hidden neutral after that. Oh, we get a small DC.
I don't think anyone actually DC'd though.
Maybe.
Are they playing? Oh, they're playing. Looking at Dawn's stream, they're actually playing.
No.
It just seems we both got kicked out. So I'll try to comment. So apologies to those of you at home. I'm gonna commentate using Dawn's stream. So we're gonna leave it behind.
Can you pull Dawn's stream up and put it on the stream?
Yeah, it does look like we are definitely going into the next game here. We do have well, Platinum does have Bat right now. Right now Platinum's trying to approach Relius, having a very difficult time doing so. Oh, but the Bat, that was a good timing. A 2-2A pressure reset. Just turn tides. There's the bombs hitting Relius. Platinum now pressuring Relius in the corner. Also able to adapt to come on the fly, but does drop it. And we're using the super, getting the fan as well. Oh, but Dawn responds with dual bias and clips the pogo stick there, knocking Platinum into it. But that was a very good delay attack, so it didn't give Dawn a chance to go for another mix-up. And then here we have a fan combo. Platinum's enhanced items do a lot of damage, receiving 4K. Dawn bursting the instant overhead though. He is very confident in this comeback, or perhaps he tried to OD through it. But right now Dawn is in a very precarious situation in terms of health, especially now with Ignis dead.
You know the worst part about it is I can't commentate because Dawn has 30 seconds of ad on Twitch. Well, maybe not Dawn has it. I think it's just Twitch has ads.
There you go. Your boyfriend did take round 1 here. Dawn was also down his burst, so not in the best position, but does drop the combo, allowing Dawn to get a side swap. And now your boyfriend is the one in the corner taking the Relius combo and goes for the grab on the last hit of Valtus. So that means that's going to be a fair bit of damage. If you delay tech Valtus, that allows Relius to actually go for a grab because there's actually a very big gap if the first 2 moves hit. Or whiffed, sorry. Nice use of D-Summon on the doll, keeping her alive for now. Dawn in a solid position despite not having a burst, but does get hit by the random 3rd hit cross-up of the pogo stick. And now Dawn finds himself in the corner here, no resources to defend himself with, and gets caught with the air grab, being a little antsy there trying to jump out. But he's still being pressured. There's the counter assault, does not want to lose his turn, but the doll gets clipped by the 5B, and your boyfriend was able to confirm it and kill Dawn before you can even burst, giving your boyfriend the win. There you go. I hope my commentary wasn't awful considering I was post-commentating there, but...
That is better than what we could do. We actually had the stream pulled up on the stream, but because I'm watching from the stream, I'm going to be delayed, so... Oh, boy.
But here we go, going into game 3 here.
This is loser's side, too. So.
Yes, this is loser's side, so whoever loses is definitely out. Oh, there it is, the classic! We saw the 555A whiff into grab. It worked before and it worked again.
Yeah, Dawn's been getting away with it a lot. And your boyfriend's been pretty good on blocking the 6A too.
Oh, interesting use of EA there. I think Don could have just done a combo and Ignis would have been back at full HP anyways, but he opted for the EA ender there. Despite not getting proper Oki, he still got active flow, which is important because now he can go into the next game with a better position on his burst. And it looks like, yeah, it was the correct choice. He didn't end up losing anything from that. In fact, he ended on a perfect with now 5 stacks back on his burst as opposed to 3.
Yeah, this is looking good for him. JC
Yeah,
counter hit.
He is on set point, and that's the classic 214B in the air, bait and anti-airs. He gets a full conversion off it as well.
Didn't get the confirm off of the 2D cross with this. Double lead leg getting blown up. Oh my god, what the heck? Interesting ender right there.
Yeah, it's a classic 2-2C to protect the doll from being punished, and that was a good block, but not ready for the rapid, allowing your boyfriend to take his turn, putting him in a pretty solid position here. Don still does have all the resources he might need, but catches the roll, spending the burst. Interesting choice. That could be really bad depending, and it looks like the burst did not pay off. We're going into the last round of the last game, and also down a burst from Don's side at least, so he's going to have to work really hard here to prevent himself from being pressured here because he's not going to have that get out of jail free card now.
Yeah, the worst part about this, and he's just throwing the doll out, is that without OD, he doesn't really have any way to regen it.
But it's still technically working out as of right now because your boyfriend, your boyfriend hasn't really been doing anything about getting hit by all the 2-2Cs. In fact, you could say this is the best choice right now, which is good, or at least for Don's half. That was a good bat though. You got to be aware that that is technically her reversal. Anti-air grab. A classic for sure. That's been working a strange amount of times in this tournament. And now Don's going to be in the corner with the Super Ton Hammer available. The JP hitting behind counter it into a full conversion.
Oh my god.
Oh god, that's a good button if I've ever seen one. But Platinum does roll out of the duo BIOS there.
Yeah, that's not good for Don because your boyfriend's going to get out of the corner right there. But he's in a good spot health-wise. Doesn't quite kill yet.
2C does not. It's very similar to Relius' 2C, where it doesn't actually do very well against cross-ups. And there you go, Don managing to take it. Very close set.
That 2C, unfortunately, is not the best, I'll say.
Yeah, that was maybe the advanced hammer was cursed. Both times your boyfriend got it. He didn't even get a chance to use it. They just ended up dying. Perhaps it's a cursed item after all.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where honestly the threat of it seems more scary than the actual item itself. But that is your boyfriend exiting the tournament in 5th, I believe. And for now, we're going to dip on up to winners finals.
Yeah, our top 8 has been culled in half now. We are at our top 4 with Beta Dude, Ice Cool, Dawn, and Krubj. And yes, we are going to our winner's side. This is winners finals, so it is first to 3, best of 5, with Beta Dude versus Ice Cool. I believe in our last tournament, these two fought, actually. Didn't they?
I think so too, yeah. I can't remember who won though.
I believe Beta Dude won.
Okay, because I think I want to say that in one of our tournaments, I think Beta Dude got knocked into losers by somebody and then ran it back and got the win. But I can't remember exactly.
Oh, that might be a possibility actually. I mean, Beta Dude's actually I think only entered 2 of our tournaments. And I remember in grand finals, Beta Dude lost to Nano.
Okay, yeah. So last in Summer Clash, our last one, which is 2022, Ice Cool beat Beta Dude in winners semis 2-1. And then he lost in losers finals. Beta Dude beat him in losers finals 3-0.
Well, there you go. I guess I half remembered.
Okay, yeah. So set wise, it's 1-1, but we'll see what different plans we have here, because we're not in a winner's semi set this time. This is winner's final, so we're immediately jumping into a best of 5 set.
I do know that Susanoo can actually struggle a bit against Ragna, especially like a very aggressive Ragna. As long as Susanoo hasn't really gotten his game plan going, it's very difficult for him to kind of deal with Ragna. And just like what he can bring to the table in terms of pressure and just spacing, neutral, etc. Well, Susanoo does have his own funny buttons in neutral. Once you've already been pressured, it's just kind of hard for him to get out. But if Susanoo does get his game plan going, he can absolutely kill Ragna in 2 combos. Like, there are the memes about it. We've all seen the Twitter clips. So.
Ooh, Beta Dude picking must die.
Ooh, powering up the enemy?
Perhaps so. Okay, so I don't know if they've played any other sets since then, but set count is 1-1, game count is in Beta Dude's favor. This has been like half a year, I guess, so I expect to see something.
And that was our last tournament, wasn't it? You need to do more tournaments.
Let's start the match. Alright, immediately counter hits after the IDP on the 2D right there.
Nice awareness on the dash cancel after 2-2C, because usually you can only do that dash cancel 5B5C on shorter starters, but it does lead to a lot more damage just going to like 2C or something. I mean, you're seeing the thing I was talking about earlier, where Susanoo just kind of stuck here. But there we go, that was a good jump on the dead spike. And he even got the block on the double overhead, but was not ready for the rapid. Now Susanoo has his DP, so that makes Ragnar pressuring him a lot harder.
Yeah, we saw earlier, Beta Dude got away with Hellsfang 1 with 0. I think Ice Cool was expecting RC, but fatal counter on the DP.
Oh, good DP. Yeah, he wanted the wheel there, but unfortunately he couldn't really get it from that position.
Wow.
But he tried. That was a good DP as well. Carnage Scissors.
Interesting choice.
Not even like, see, I guess maybe he did Carnage Scissors expecting Ice Cold to try and backdash to Beta DP, and Carnage Scissors would have caught it perhaps.
Yeah. Maybe also expecting a DPRC from Ice Cool. That is an option that Fazama players like going for the TRM, but the
second hit of 6B does catch Beta Dude, yeah, and he's able to confirm it to 3C for the kill.
I'm almost positive that because the first hit whiffed right there, Beta Dude probably missed time and block got clipped by that. Ooh.
6B is really weird with Susanoo, where if the first hit whiffs, then the second hit's just really fast. Oh, baits the anti-air with the Nightmare Edge. That's going to lead to a full conversion as well. Opts for the Nightmare Edge Ender despite being less damage. He wants the better knockdown. Understandable. Don't want to let Susanoo play. There's a triple overhead.
Yeah.
Double overhead. That gets a lot of people. You don't really see
there. I always remember that as Necro telling me that that's the Beta Dude special, and I never really noticed it because nobody really uses that, but I do see him go through it.
Interesting use of rapid there, but he don't really lose too much from it other than the 50 meter.
Wow. I can't believe he challenged 5B on the spike right there. But Ice Cool looking solid, not gonna kill quite yet.
Even if he ended in super, that wasn't gonna kill, but playing it safe here. He has the counter assault out, Ice Cool.
The Carnage Rapid.
Yeah, there it is, Carnage Rapid. I'm sure there's some reason why he's opting to pick Carnage Scissors over DP.
DP kills, I think, honestly. Well, not anymore, but I was gonna say DP would kill Beta Dude.
It does 1500 damage or so, but I think Ragnar does more than that now.
He's getting health back from the drives on block.
We're on timer here. Beta Dude did steal enough life back. Oh!
Wow!
1 second on the clock with the surprise DP from Ice Cool.
Yeah, that was a very slight overcommit from Beta Dude going for the JC right there and let Ice Cool get the DPRC off. Jesus.
Yeah, Ice School taking a quick lead over Beta Dude. I was like, oh, as close as it gets with Game 3, Round 3, both players at an inch of their life. And 1 second on the clock. I don't know how it gets closer than that.
Definitely is not.
It's like,
Wow.
instantly burst from Ice School.
The true value of Gauntlet Hades is Air Gauntlet Hades, it turns out. Okay. Wow, blocks the JC right there. I'm not sure if that was an actual cross-up or not, but air hit right there means that Ice School gets a full confirm.
And the most important thing about that is even if it was blocked though, Ice School did actually manage to get his DP from that. Very important in this matchup.
Yeah, and that is something that you don't see often, which is Crush Trigger. The OD was, I guess, a little bit late there, and it actually ended up being a burst.
That's a confirm off Dead Spike here. Not gonna be the most damage in the world, but getting some health back. Oh, there is the Susanoo anti-air beating itself.
Yeah, but look at this seal. I mean, Beta Dude does have 100 meter, but Ice School Seal's count is looking pretty good. The cross-up D divider wasn't actually cross-up, it just caught the back.
Yeah, it caught the backdash. That was funny.
See what the Oki is. DPRC. Wow.
There's no way Ice School's bursting here, but it's not gonna kill, is it? Oh, it just barely did.
Oh my god, the last hit on that.
I didn't think
Perfect.
I didn't think the axe kick would actually be enough damage there, but there you go.
Super good IED from Ice School, knowing that the 2C was with right there.
Yeah, there it is. Ice School went for Lightning Hands into Lightning Hands. Lightning Hands actually being his fastest move for Susanoo's, but even then, that wasn't fast enough to beat Ragna's 2B. You have to let them push back a bit, otherwise you can contest with a faster button. But you get the full conversion here. He's setting the Crush Trigger to get all the seals you'd want.
Yeah, not making it easy for Beta Dude at all. Actually, just straight up backing out, confident in neutral, and the.
Oh, that was an air hit,
no.
but we were set into an air grab straight into super, not giving Beta Dude a chance to do anything.
Yeah, I actually think right there you could have just done 5C jump cancel, and that would have done enough. But close it out anyway.
Both players backing out, we're giving the respect. Random 4D, I guess he assumed Beta Dude would just kind of be chilling, but Beta Dude just kind of ran in there, unfortunately, punching that 4D, not even really getting a seal out of it either.
Okay.
Good jump. That was really the only way Rod could have extended pressure there, at least safely. Oh! Yeah, that's rough.
Can't quite punish because of the range, but that air hit 5B actually. Ice School looking good.
Yeah, he's getting his active flow as well, so he's gonna get his burst back too. Next hit would even probably kill.
What?
Maybe not this.
Oh my god, I don't even know what he wanted there or what he meant to do, but the Nightmare Edge went the other direction, so he didn't actually get the knockdown. Oh my god. Damn, that is very unfortunate.
Yeah, Ice School looking very strong right now and is on set point, or at least soon will be. Maybe we'll see.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1, action.
Oh, starting off very strong here with the fatal counter. That's gonna pretty much give Ice School all the seals you'd ever want to see, on top of taking almost half of Ragna's HP. In fact, he's getting gravity. This, if he wants to spend the resources, he can kill. Like this could just straight up be a 2 combo game. Okay, this won't kill. Or maybe it will. Oh god, I'm gonna be a fraud, aren't I? Okay, it doesn't. Nice. I'm not crazy. Yeah, if he wanted to kill that, you would have had to spend OD. It was almost a 2 combo game. Good blocks, but unfortunately getting caught by the 2A.
Do you mind opening a Discord stream real quick?
There we go. Now this time looks like Beta Dude is the one that has Ice Cool in the corner. Nice backdash on the flood. Even still, Bloodsight is plus, so no real punish on that. Oh!
Yeah.
Hurt.
Oh my god, that hurts. Good
Yeah.
routing too. With this side swapper.
That only works on counter hit 5B. You can't normally do 5B into. Oh, he's dead.
He's dead.
Dead.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just dead. That was a very, very fast game. That was just the Susanoo game right there.
That. Well, did I count that wrong? That's 3-0, right?
Yeah, that's 3-0. That's just straight up 3-0.
Wow.
If I recall, and I think Don had the advantage. So we'll see how this goes. We do have a puppet character versus the fake puppet character.
Yeah,
But but you know,
it's definitely not a puppet character.
okay, but here's the thing. Celica's moves, like her 5B, where not Nirvana, sorry, what's her name? I forgot her name. Whatever, her doll, whatever. Minerva, thank you. Whenever it attacks, it actually has doll property moves.
That is true, yes. Which is
So
very weird.
For those of you who don't know, like if Celica like 5Bs and you Yuki Kaze as Jin or Hakumen, she can jump out because it's technically a doll hit, even though it's just her normal.
Yeah. We saw a very nice 2-on-4P there from Don to catch the start for the fireball.
Oh, good 5B on the Valtus, not letting Don take his turn there. And we're forcing the burst off him as well. Now we're just zoning out with Ignis, and again, good 5B, very nice awareness. Maybe not there though, that was maybe not a good trade.
Okay.
Ooh, that was an interesting lead lave, but maybe not the best choice as Don got punched at 2A. This can kill here, ending with a super right about here. Here we go. I'll do the laser super, but still good enough.
Yeah, that's I think both of her supers have pretty decent minimum damage, so. Alright. Nice blood lay. Yeah, I mean, Relius does not have a proper reversal, but Ledley does help against certain things.
The thing is, like, Ledley only causes a move to whiff. It doesn't actually strike back unless Ignis is already out. So even if a move whiffs, you can still lose your turn depending on how things are going and if Ignis isn't just there. Interesting OD time. Managed to backdash out, and that's going to be a full conversion.
Very nice. And that's a lot of damage, actually. That, as a starter, an OD is pretty solid, I would say. Grab.
And there it is again. If you cause the first 2 hits of Valtus to whiff, it does enable a grab Oki there.
Yeah, great execution there, doing the TK 236Cs, so he gets maximum regen time. I'm not sure what happened right there, but I think he's actually dead.
I think Don wanted to end the combo in a way where he'd just be able to return to neutral because the doll was gonna die there, so he couldn't go into the super.
I wonder if he wanted to air dash back and desummon it, maybe?
I mean, maybe, and the doll just died before he could desummon it, perhaps? I'm not sure, but we're going into the next game here. Actually, I didn't realize how many games Don has on Relius, which makes sense. He's definitely been on the grind for sure. And it's definitely shown. We've been seeing a lot of him in top 8, maybe not even more than top 8, in top 4 and even, as where he is right now.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Okay, well, we are in loser semis though, so this is a best of 3.
Yeah, this is top 4 still, so. Oh, nice 2C though. Relius's anti-air is really good when it works. That's one of the scenarios where it does very good vertical interaction. That gets reversaled in response, returning to the middle of the screen, but ready to punish the spin there.
Yeah, Cobb has been very good on the run unders or the low on landings. So nice use of 2B there.
Now we're returning back to this part of the game is where Don or Relius would definitely show his strength, but unfortunately Ignis was a bit behind there, allowing Krubs to come in, get a combo off, and now Don finds himself in the corner without Ignis here. So we don't have a good bait on the counter assault, forcing the burst off of him, and the 5A also killing Ignis as well.
Celica kick nearly clipping Don right there, and you know he would have RC'd that for sure.
Fantastic anti-air there. Couldn't quite kill off the 2C.
That
This
actually goes through, right?
Yeah, that's a punish.
Wow. Holy moly.
There is a small segment where Relius can move at the start of dual bias, and if you have your own distortion that can reach Relius there, that will punish it. And that was one of the scenarios where it does.
Okay, good confirm there from Don. Double 6D, jumps out of the Veltus, so very nice. Sorry,
I like that though. 6D into 60 to 2D60. It's a classic. I like doing that too when I play Relius. But Crumch was aware of the 2D60 to manage to jump out, but still finds himself in the corner here. This time this time was ready to tech on the third hit.
Wow, and the no tech punish, this is actually pretty large. Like, that was pretty much a no damage into a 2.6. So. And the overhead lands, he's in active flow, this is actually going to hurt a lot, yeah.
Yeah, Don wants to burst it. That could have potentially killed.
Okay, Celica Kick getting out of the bad situation. Don's running out of doll meter here.
Okay, quick.
And I'm not particularly familiar with their background or anything. I'm not sure if they're an old player who came back or if they're a new player. But from our perspective, it's nice to see a new face up here in the highest ranks of our net play tournament. So it's been very nice watching them on their run here. But
I mean, I also want to give special shout-outs to the fact that they play Celica. That's a character you don't even see very often. Like, maybe if they were like a really good Fazama or something, it's exciting, but we've seen Fazama before. But, you know, Celica, that's a character you just never see.
Yeah, but this is the biggest test of them all, right?
That's true. We did actually already technically see this matchup as well with Plague Guy, but now we have the guy who Plague Guy into losers. Which was,
oh my god, it happened again!
Who would have thought we'd see it twice with Nightmare Edge being Nightmare Edge?
Nightmare Edge being minus on hit on the other side, unfortunately, and Crumbs not only got the first hit in neutral, but is now looking very solid. One more hit could actually be a near perfect for him. Toka kicks on out.
Nightmare Edge truly is a nightmare.
Yes.
Oh my god. And not even Beardude is ready for that 5B to hit.
Yeah, but Celica has her own kick right there. Celica Kick RC doing work here. 5C picks up the roll right there, very nice. And he does lose the corner, but 3K is definitely going to be worth it, I think. TRM on the wake up.
TRM. It looks like we're seeing more or less the opposite of what we saw last game here, with Beta Dude just kind of running his game plan over Cubs right now. Well, we got the raw OD, but just gets clipped by the 5B. That's worst case scenario there, with Cubs now going into game 3 or round 3 here, down a burst.
Yeah, and like Beta Dude ended his string on 2D, which is definitely like not what you're supposed to do, but because of the respect that Crumbs is giving him, he's able to take his turn right there. And grabs a hit in 3.6k, and all of a sudden Beta Dude is running away with this. Yeah, if he confirms this is actually dead.
That's death. Because that was a 5B 3C to 2C. Like, that's very strong for Rogni in the corner. That's gonna be like at least 4k, just no resources at all. It's just a confirm we don't see very often, because 3C is 5B is usually used at a range, and that only works when you're like point blank. But when you're able to confirm that, then yeah, that's gonna be tons of damage, and that was just straight up death. In fact, that was like a double perfect, wasn't it?
I don't think so. I think Krubs was almost about to win one of the rounds.
Well, Krubs won game 1, then games 2 and 3, or rounds 2 and 3. I think Beta did double perfect to them.
Okay. I wouldn't be surprised on that.
But this is game 2 now, and this is losers finals, so this is first to 3. So Beta would still have to win 2 more, with Krubs needing to win 3 more. But Krubs already looking better than he did the past 2 rounds. Whereas the overhead, no confirm off that though, it wasn't the enhanced overhead. That's the thing with Suck, in order to get her enhanced move, she actually has to be damaged. And right now she's sitting on a perfect, so she actually does not have her enhanced moves, which is kind of funny.
That's a very weird interaction right there. 2A throw. A very classic string. Oh
Throw
my
counter.
God.
Was that Celica upper?
I'm not sure, but the grab game is working out very well there.
Oh, the respect. Usually, I'm like,
Oh,
I'm sure like 80% of people would have just DP'd if someone OD'd through their 2A. But Beidou decided to respect, and it does pay off for him here.
yeah, Crouch has been getting away with that overhead a lot, but Benedict finally showing that it is not free to do that.
There's the Celica upper. Are you going for the back biscuit? Oh
No,
no!
Nightmare Edge again!
That is the third time!
Ragna mains in shambles. Jumps straight over and grabs a counter hit though. This is looking good for him.
It's time to stop doing Nightmare Edge, I guess.
I think like early in the top 8 he was getting decent mileage out of it, but it's stopped been working out well recently.
Ooh, that was a good 5B, and we got a conversion off it. Get excellent use of beater there to confirm that into a kill.
Yeah, that was actually gonna hurt. Like that combo wasn't even close to done. I hit 3.4, so very nice there. The JD catching him, interesting right there.
And that's a non-standard confirm. We don't see very often from non-Ragna players there. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Teching the throw.
Looking for the burst right there. Grab again.
Not teching that throw though.
Oh, I want to say that was a drop right there, but
Yeah, I think so.
pick
Oh,
up
there.
DRC.
This is death. Yeah, just going to OD and right into EA. Yeah, there you go. It's another perfect for Beta Dude here.
Alright, so there's one more. We are in losers finals, so this is the best of 5.
The Beta Dude is at 2 right now, but it's not over yet, as Ragna would say. Actually, he doesn't actually say that.
That's just the name of the move.
That's just the name of the move. You know, Ragna does say the name of his moves though. He says Hellsfang and Gontoreto Hades, but he doesn't actually say not over yet.
Not over yet.
In fact, he doesn't say anything, does he? When he 2-2 someone?
I want to say he says it on certain characters, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Alright, so potentially Krebs' last game.
Rebel 1. Action.
They do looking very comfortable so far.
That's not a yeah.
Yeah.
That's not really a punish.
He was looking
But-
for a DP there, actually.
We do get a grab. What's the damage looking like? 3.4, 3.5. That's above average for a mid-scale
Yeah.
grab. Pretty good. Interesting wake-up option, and it works.
Going straight over the 2A right there. Not a true meaty. They do, I think, delayed it, looking for a DP perhaps.
Ah, this time Nightmare
Okay.
Edge works. There we go.
Nightmare Edge finally working out there, ending with the D divider. TRM, I've seen this before. Beta landing another grab here in the corner, and he's gonna opt to spend OD for the full kill right here. We definitely have those, and that is the end of Celica for round 1.
And that does put Dated on set point now. He is down a burst, but he's been having the momentum swing in his favor for quite a while now.
Yeah, he just looks more comfortable in neutral. Not really getting phased by a lot of these Celica kicks or any of the fireballs, but as we say that, Krubbs does get an anti-air but doesn't get the full confirm.
The
Gauntlet
Hades again.
Hades.
100% hit rate.
Yeah, I mean, it's really tricky, honestly, like, with that JCJD Gauntlet Hades. Bates of Celica offering was looking for a burst, but didn't find it.
He turned it into an OD instead, and right now Celica,
Oh my
I was gonna
God.
say, was gaining the green HP, but it did end up getting stopped once he got opened up.
Last
next
chance
can-
for Krubbs.
Yeah, next confirm will kill.
Oh my God.
I'm glad I said confirm and not hit. No
What the
commentator.
heck? Anti-air overhead.
this is a lot of damage.
That actually hurts a lot. Holy moly. He's not getting any health back though, and one DP will end it.
Well, hey.
Oh no.
As you said it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not. I mean, okay, there was a reason to not rip it right there. Like, if he had OD through it, he technically could have killed you. But Beta Dude not showing any fear right there. And that is a 3-0 for him, moving back over to Grand Finals.
Yeah, I mean, it's time for the run back. Ice Cool been sitting there after his 3-0 win against Beta Dude. Can Beta Dude get the run back, or will Ice Cool just once again 3-0 him for the victory?
Yeah, this is it. Grand Finals. We're going to see the run back here. I'm sure that he definitely doesn't want to go out like that. So, on the other hand, I think if Ice Cool wins this next set, this is going to be like, you can't naysay him anymore, right? Like,
yeah. But I just remember though when you're reading about the results from Summer Clash though, you said Ice Cool beat him and then Beta Dude beat him in losers, right? So will this be a mirror of that, or will Ice Cool just assert his dominance completely?
Yeah. I think we're ready to go whenever. I'm very interested to see this because I think this is one of those sets or matchups where it just swings super far in either player's favor. It does look like Ice Cool's going to take a minute before we start, but I'm sure that, you know, these are both characters that are not uncommon, right? Like, you run into these characters all the time when you log on, so there's no matchup unfamiliarity here. It's just pure, like, player versus player, who's got the better game plan and everything.
Yeah,
like
it's always gonna come down to like the decision making, executions, etc., etc. But we have discussed it before, where Ice Cool definitely has been making all the right decisions, and it's been absolutely paying off for him, as we can see as he sits here on the winning side of Grand Finals.
I think we have, I believe Donna Scrubs is Crubs in the chat. So thank you very much for playing, Crubs. It was honestly really cool to see Celica play so much as we did today. So congrats on the run. Yeah, I guess while we're waiting, you know, I appreciate everyone sticking around. I know we had a couple issues here and there are also a lot of other events happening. I know Brazil is having their huge weekly bracket right now. There are tons of other games that are, like, I think Rev 2 got the rollback yesterday. Fire Emblem Engage came out. So I appreciate everyone sticking around for CF.
Please select your character.
And not just any CF, our CF, right? We actually don't host tournaments very often, so it always makes me happy to see anybody willing to come out and either watch with us or play with us, whatever we got. You know, it's always nice just hanging out, having some Blaze Blue. And with that being said, we do have our players here and we're ready to go for our grand finals of Ice Cool winner's side versus Beta Dude loser's side.
Yeah, this is it. Grand Finals Central Clash. Let's see who's gonna take it home.
What music are we picking?
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Yeah. Actually, wait, I just remembered. Beta Dude picked Must Die, and then Ice Cool won, right? So now Ice Cool's picking Ragna's theme.
Yeah,
Or I
we'll
guess
see. You know those Ragna mains love their characters, so we'll see if this music is what he needs to turn it around.
I guess to be fair, this is actually a limited Ragna's theme, but we'll see.
Alright. Black Onslaught, here we go. Grand Finals Ice Cool versus Beta Dude.
Yeah, letting the intro fully play out. Gotta get all the lore in. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, that was just out of range of 2D because of the IBB, but does get the 6D random hit. That's gonna lead to a full conversion.
Yeah, great confirm right there. Non-counter hit, just raw 6D confirm right there.
A lot of 60s. Oh, there it is! It's gonna come sooner or later.
That's a classic JD into the 60 again.
Oh, good block on the crush trigger there.
A lot of respect being shown, but High School does find a very nice 2A confirm.
That's gonna give him some skills. He's on the board, not ready to take the throw. Beta Dude gets hit. No, ready to confirm the combo into another throw.
Very interesting right there, but you'll definitely take it if you're High School. I like the combo too. Good, grabs an extra seal. Oh my god, punishes with DP though.
Not the biggest punish in the world, but it was a crazy read on the DP, and we're gonna get some good amount of life back here.
Yeah, that's a good chunk of life back for sure. I mean, High School does have like a billion seals, so one confirmed can definitely wrap this up. He doesn't even need to spend OD right here. Just
I mean, he's dead, yeah.
Okay, so do you think that they could have punished with something else, or was the DP active enough?
It's hard to say. That's the thing. Like, I don't think Vedu's decision was wrong there, but I think maybe he could have actually dodged it completely with the OD.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell.
Yeah. Susanoo has a very active DP, so
I would say I don't blame him for trying to just taking the safest answer, right? Like,
yeah,
he has the perfect OD right there.
In the end, it didn't work out, and we can say that in hindsight. But at the time, like, it was a fine decision, and I don't think it was wrong.
Very nice. Confirm right there. Most Rodners will definitely opt for the Gauntlet of Hades crowd confirm because it's easier, but they're going for the Blood Scythe mid-screen.
There's the DP, had the meter rapid, so it's fine.
Okay, yeah, definitely. That was intentional delay there, I think. I think he definitely was trying to make High School flinch.
There's the DP to side swap as well, but High School also unlocked his, so we'll see what he does with it. Very good use of IBDs there. That's pushing Ragnar right out of his pressure distance, allowing.
That's death.
Yeah, that is death. There we go. High School taking the early lead. Already have the winner's side buffer as well. Things aren't looking too good for Beta Dude.
Alright. High School with a very nice recognition that he could challenge right there with the 2B. Looking pretty solid so far.
The wheel of fate is turning.
I just realized,
like,
did we manually pick the stage too? Because it's twice we've gotten this map.
I'm not sure.
5C start, that's gonna hurt!
Yeah, he's gonna spend the OD for the confirm. Interesting that he went for tackle. It does lower the damage a little bit, but he still gets a lot off of that. And the 6C is actually gonna be so much damage. Drops the combo, but I think at this point, yeah, Beta Dude's not gonna spend OD at this point, so he can go for a lot. And the fuzzy right there.
Yeah, and that can be OD free sign. That round was 19 seconds. Just shows how much damage she still can do and how paper thin Ragnar is. 6A,
yeah. Wow. That was crazy that Beta Dude still went for the dash and that he got underneath the air dash J.
That was a risky 2D. It did not pay off for High School, but High School's in a very good position now, so I can understand why he did it. Good tech on the throw. Oh
my god. Wow.
Super. Interesting choice. That's going to be a good chunk of damage, but it was down. He's down 50 meter now.
Yeah. Honestly, High School is picking so many correct decisions. Like, oh my god, the challenge there is crazy. But Beta Dude is still one DP away from death. Okay, he gets him to spend the OD, DPRC.
The 5B from Susanoo, a classic button. It's not quite Jesus kick, but it's still good and enough to put High School at a 2-0 position right now.
2-0 on turn. Can he 6-0 Beta Dude? That would like that would be unheard of for sure. Like I think Ice School definitely going into this tournament, I would have pegged him as one of the people that could win the tournament, definitely. So, and I could even see him beating Big Dude.
But not 6-0.
Not 6-0. Like this has been honestly insane to watch. So. And the perfect OD, the decisions are just coming out all for Ice School right here.
Counter.
That's that. Oh,
I don't know about that verse.
Yeah, and the 5A Beta Dude not judging the distance correctly.
Yeah, look, Ice School on tournament point already. This is a very fast grand final set. But it's not quite over yet. That's going to be a punish.
Yeah, a little bit too far away for the 60 prep right there. And the challenge on the JD, you can't keep getting away with it.
Susanoo now, he has all his seals now. It's going to be very hard for Ragnar to kind of do what he wants. He's going to play a little careful here.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely a little bit more wary at this point. Blocks a double overhead. Hey, dude is an active force, so that OD going up is a life send for him right now.
And that's the Susanoo anti-air I know.
Okay, don't get complacent. This is Susanoo we're talking about here.
So he can kill you on next combo depending on what he starts.
That's a 5B start. I don't... Yeah, I was gonna say he might be in death range, honestly.
Yeah, I think he was in death range.
Wow, my god, the bravery to just IEDJC right there.
Sometimes, I mean, you can't let fear control you in situations like that. So that was good on Beta Dude there.
Oh, eats the 5B counter. This is very good for Ice School right here. Grabs the lightning hand, actually.
The lightning hands whip into throw. Next combo will kill.
Yeah, this is all Ice School right now. I like the combo right there, actually.
He's dead.
That's actually dead. DPRC, we talked about it before. That's it. 6-0 for Ice School.
It was a 6-0. Who would have thought? I know Ice School is a good player, but I would never have suspected the 6-0 against Beta Dude. Congratulations to Ice School taking the tournament Central Clash 2023.
Yeah, absolutely deserved right there. Like, we all knew he was a good player, but the only game that Ice School dropped was against Masoma. No one else. Not Fazama, not Dawn, not Beta Dude.
There you go. So once again, congratulations. That was very interesting set to watch for sure, with Ice School taking it over Beta Dude like that.
Yes, congratulations.
But of course, we cannot count out our other top 8 players, with Beta Dude taking 2nd, Crunch taking 3rd, Dawn taking 4th, Play Guy and Your Boyfriend at 5th, and Euchre and Fazama at 7th. All of those players played very well. It definitely had to work to get to the top 8 position. But of course, even the players who didn't make top 8, thank you to everybody who signed up and played, or just even hung out and watched our tournament today. It was a lot of fun.
Yes. Thank you very much for commentating, Scrum. Before we close out, we do have the second day of Central Clash technically tomorrow, which is our 7v7. So if you want to check out even more Blaze Blue, then you can tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Actually, our grand finalists, Beta Dude and Ice School, are in that exhibition. So perhaps we might see a run back, or perhaps we might see another instance of another 3-0. I don't know. But either way, as I said before, tomorrow's exhibition, East Coast versus West Coast, Central Clash Champions to be exact, is going to be a sight to watch for sure. Very, very strong players are going to be signed up there, and it's going to be very interesting to watch.
Yes. But with that, I think we're just gonna shout out a couple more things, and then we're gonna close up for the night. Maybe host, I don't know. There's plenty of places with streamers, but yeah, we have Vortex Gallery coming up. All 3 of us, me, Final, and Scrim, are gonna be helping out with that, I think. So, or sorry, not Scrim. You have something to do.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I usually have both Vortex Gallery, but the 18th is actually we're actually doing something locally for BlazBlue, which never happens. So Unfortunately, it just happens to be on the 18th. But I will be cheering for you guys. I always want to support Blaze Blue. So yeah, definitely check out Vortex Gallery on the 18th specifically of February for North America. But it is also running on various other dates for various regions and other games as well.
You have no excuse. Look how many regions there are for Blaze Blue. So we'll be hoping to run that on the 18th. Registration is live, so go ahead and put your name in, get in those brackets. And next up, I think we have Snowfield, who are running CF brackets weekly. They're honestly massive brackets, like comparable in size to this, and they run weekly. So big shout outs to them every Friday at 7. And Snowy is also running a series basically, so you do get points for entering these tournaments, and then there's going to be a final bracket at the end of the season in April. So you definitely want to participate in as many of these as you can to grab those points.
Absolutely. I've never entered a Snowfield before, but I'm actually a huge fan of them. I always watch them pretty much every week, so definitely check them out if you can.
Yes. And finally, again, we announced it earlier, but tomorrow, West Coast versus East Coast. Ignore the date right there. It is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Honestly, like, some of the best players in NA, definitely going to be looking forward to seeing a lot of these players play. I'm actually really excited for this one, so.
Yeah, definitely check it out. You can even see it right here. We do have some very strong players as well. But yes, with that, I hope to see you all tomorrow, because I'll be here commentating once again tomorrow. It'll be a great time. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed our event, and we'll see you around.
Last words. 500. We got $506 total prize pool. So thank you, DGF. You've donated 200, and then everyone else who also donated. Thank you very much. We appreciate you guys. Woo! All right. Thank you for watching the tournament. Hope you guys have a good night, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Yeah, better be here tomorrow, guys.
Be
some
here. Be there. Be square. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Bye.